show up. Just peel off before the mic comes on.
Just literally turned it on. It's just when you did that.
I was just saying before. All right.
Did cast greater invisibility. Alright.
Well, I
actually turned the mic on, guys.
Alright.
Mic's on. Watch out.
Make all the noise possible.
Mic's
Got
on.
it.
Be as loud as possible. Yeah. Heat the celery right near the mic. And the carrots.
Now I can roll my dice on the table and not care.
I mean, that's what...
But you bring a tower and yet you...
Here, you know what? Let's get maximum sound damage.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's absolutely not how that works. The tower's going to add damage.
Okay.
There we go. Now I'm just... Okay.
Sure.
Might just up an energy drink. Yep. Donuts and chips? Wow.
She called me purchasing the energy drink and went, I need that.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys ready to go?
I'm ready. Yes. Oh, wait, no. I need to get my dice out.
Bring it on.
More noise.
Alright.
Beautiful.
So, last week, the group decided to take a tactical advance to the rear, away from the
giant, scary walking house, yeah.
They're not entirely sure what exactly happened, but they lost the ability to sort of find it, as the house and the hag seem to have been fighting someone else. They're not sure who came to the rescue because they didn't stick around to see who it was.
I just assumed that it was
unfortunately, the sky was filled with thousands of ravens at the time.
They did too.
Somewhere in the middle of the night, Baracus went missing from the chapel. As you can tell, he's not with us today.
We locked ourselves in a room.
Well, when you wake up this morning, it is definitely not locked.
Sneaky.
Sweet.
Yeah, somewhere during his watch, he decided to get up and exit, and you're not sure entirely where he went or anything like that.
He's dead. Fantastic. Moving on.
But you guys took a rest inside of a chapel and a building that you had found when you were retreating from the scary hut and the scary witch. You guys encountered a large sort of mansion, castle type building where you guys encountered some undead creatures that you fought, also some large spiders, and went Corsic bowling.
Yep.
With
that was
roll down a hill.
Fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
You were pushing. It was fun.
Yeah.
I guess I should
It's
be
a barbarian.
appreciative.
It's all.
I'm
It's all good.
appreciative of that I didn't take any damage, surprisingly.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to.
Ground your face into the
Not
pit.
everything
Yeah,
can cause
yeah.
damage to you, true.
Gotta have
But
fun.
we pick up today inside the chapel, from what I understand. Okay. Inside this chapel is the double doors that you guys came in. The chapel is 30 feet wide by 60 feet long. There are two spiral staircases, one to the north and one to the south. Well, one to the right, one to the left, that lead to the higher levels. You didn't take time to investigate them. Also, there is a door that seems to lead outside. You guys can tell that due to the stained glass windows in the far back of the chapel. I believe Justin is working on some sort of a map, or okay. We can give you the map that you guys had yesterday, or the last time you played. So this little square here and this little square here are the two spiral staircases that lead up to the floor, the door that leads out there, and the double doors that you guys came in.
Which door is open that he went out?
The door that was unlocked that he went out was the single door.
Oh.
So this one right here?
Yeah.
That's the only other door out. There's stairs up and the main door we came in. Huh?
Yep, that's it. No sign of his equipment, no sign of him at all.
I'll do like a quick survival check to see if there's any trace of him.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yep. That's about right.
Course it go down the hole. Anyway. It's an 8, so.
An 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I was hoping I'd fail, that way we could just, like, glaze over it and move on.
Well, we already have.
Yeah, I believe we already have at this point in time.
Okay.
Even though
But, like, an in-game reason to glaze over it.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that. Appreciate it.
No matter
after
what.
morning prayers,
Yeah.
Hope it's okay.
I recommend we at least check out that door, even though we're not really looking for him. We sort of are. And it's a door that we don't really want to leave unchecked behind us, really.
So it's unlocked. I will, like,
That's what
when that was unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, like,
it
crack it a little bit and see what we can see out.
Do a perception check.
Blood everywhere across his body.
The light is in
Natural
here.
20. 28.
Tucked behind the mansion is a fog-shrouded cemetery enclosed by a 7-foot-tall fence of wrought iron. In the northeast corner stands a mausoleum.
Oh well.
So,
Check out.
Seems like
Would
someone
a-
would go and brood.
would a mausoleum for pets be called the Pausoleum?
No,
No, it wouldn't be
does
called
not
the
look like a mausoleum for pets, or a pausoleum.
No.
Nice.
It looks actually, it looks old and decayed, but fairly sturdy. There's a small set of stairs that lead down into the actual cemetery. You can see several old graves and gravestones. The wrought iron fence itself is still intact, but it does look rusted and withered. But
So anyone
no sign of
wanna
anybody in there.
explore outside or continue inside?
Depends on how tired of fighting zombies you are.
I'm always up for zombies.
That was a stupid thing to say. to the cleric of the grave.
Jarrett -1.
No!
No expression, Vader?
That's what I was going for.
All right.
Clear inside first and then
Yeah,
go
that's kind of
outside.
what I'm thinking.
I'll just slowly
Graveyard will
close the
stay there.
door.
Apparently, they've been buried for a while. They'll
It's the most
stay.
popular place here because everybody's dying to get in it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yes.
All right, so
Can
you
I get a
guys
-1 will, please?
close the door. Close the door. You want to give them their map back?
No.
Okay. All right.
So stairs up.
You want to take the stairs up?
The one right next to the door. Why not?
Yeah.
We're
yes,
right there
they're
already.
there. Yeah, you know.
Narrow windows allow dim light to enter this 5-foot wide spiral staircase. Who wants to go first up the stairs since it's only 5 feet wide?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll follow it.
All right. Ascending to the top of the stairs. It opens up into a balcony that actually overlooks the chapel itself.
Forgot about that.
This wooden balcony overhangs the mansion's chapel. An exquisitely carved wooden throne rests at the west end between two doors. And narrow archways lead to spiral staircases going up and down. Hanging from the high ceiling is an iron chandelier with candle holders shaped like tiny silver dragons. In the center of the balcony, there are two doors that lead out of the balcony. So, I believe Justin is working on the second floor? Yes, Justin is working on the second floor. But
Quick,
there
let's
is
go to
a
the third floor before he's done.
there's a 10-foot wide balcony that runs along the backside of the chapel. Right in the center of it is a chair. There is a door to the left and a door to the right of the chair
That's
itself.
the throne
Yeah, some sort of
Where-
wooden throne.
Pope sat while stuff was going on.
Maybe it's for their talking to
Oh.
people that listen to them.
It's an oratory bench.
Well,
What's
probably
the
for
dust content
well, because
in the
the
area?
Dust content
sermon was
is
probably given from down
very,
here.
very dusty, very, very old. You see spider webs
Any
everywhere.
footprints on the ground?
Do a survival or perception. Whatever's greater for you.
That's a 25.
Looking around, you do not see any footprints of any kind. It's been, you guess, ages since anybody was through here. Especially because the amount of spider webs across everything.
Yeah.
Nobody's broken them or anything like that.
Well, like, Baracus didn't sneak up here and hide up here.
Doesn't
It's
look
like
like
sure.
it. No.
just
Yeah.
it's going to be kind of a recurring Okay,
of your
where
mind
did
then-
he go?
Yeah.
But
So
that kind of thing.
maybe this is where whatever nobleman was present would partake
Say-
of the service,
Yeah, and watch the service.
I want to go check out the
elevating
throne.
themselves above.
We'll go with
All right.
those over there.
Practitioner.
Roll an investigation.
Should be like an uncle's watch over.
Not bad, not bad. 15.
There are
Bloodsport boss.
indications of scales carved in the actual wood itself. The entire chair looks to be dragon-esque in features, but it's really, really well done. It took a master craftsman, you imagine, a very long time to make this chair, but it's very old.
As far as the thrones I've seen, you know.
Yeah, it's an old ancient chair that nobody sat in for a very long time. It's secured to the floor.
Compartments?
Nothing that there's no secret wooden compartments or
It's a thing. Some of
false bottoms in the chair or anything like that. So
Okay.
Right. And the balcony is only on this west end, or is it all the way around?
Yeah, it literally goes from this spiral staircase, 10 feet wide, back to that spiral staircase there. There's just a door there and a door there.
Okay.
Justin's almost done with the map here, it looks like.
Pretty much to
I'm
explore
sorry, you
the
said we got
first
a long
floor.
rest, correct?
Yeah, you did have a
Yeah.
long rest.
Yeah, we didn't check
The only-
out
yeah,
this
those-
area.
that area, yeah. I'm okay with that.
We
for
can
the
come down.
moment.
We can come back down to that.
Later.
The staircase that we went up.
No, they have not gone to those staircases. Do you want to put the spiral staircases on there or no?
The staircases both continue up to another floor?
No, they come up to this floor.
Okay, so it's a two-story area. Okay.
This one only comes up to this floor, so you're not sure if there's anything else
There could be
above it.
others.
You said there were doors on this floor?
Maybe.
On either side of the throne.
From standing on the balcony, can I reach and touch that chandelier at all? With where it's at, there's potential.
But why would you need to?
To swing on it, of
Dragons.
course.
You gonna clip tiny dragon
Right.
statuettes
Snap
off
one
of?
Yes, no, I'm sorry. The stairs do continue up. I
thought
apologize.
that's what you said. All right.
Yeah, the stairs do continue up, and the chandelier itself is actually hanging over the altar, so it's way out there. Unfortunately,
I saw
Imagine there's some sort of
silver
pulley
on it.
rope
Would you
that
like
allows
Hila
it to
to-
be brought in, but it's probably long since rotted
you
away.
can see that there is a
We'd
chain
like
that
to
actually
explore
holds it up, and it's secured down to
Freedom
a
of
wall. Not sure
Either
how
way.
they
We
lit it.
could drop it later.
I'm
That's
gonna
probably
stay
how.
back out of the fight anyway, so it might be better.
Drop it down low enough for the altar boy to light it.
Yeah, but there are the two doors out of the room, and the staircase, the spiral staircase, does go up.
Up or finish exploring second floor?
Before we
The
go
look
any
on his
further,
face suggests we should continue on this floor.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm going to ask Hila if she wouldn't like to stay
That's
closer
what
to
you
me,
see.
Thank you.
just in case Destiny needs to check something out. I'll
Yeah.
protect her.
That's absolutely. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll stay with you today.
You know what's great is both of you guys have the same, like you guys can get the same voice.
I like that too. I'm
For
blessed
Keela?
as well.
Yeah.
We
You both have
practice
the
this,
same
by the way. We totally practice. We talk to each other in his voice all the time.
That's terrifying.
Oh, boy.
That's creepy.
It's a little bit.
That went a different direction. And we're back.
Well, northwest door then.
Northwest door would be the door there.
This way?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No, there's no north on this map.
You come
don't know
out
what these
on
words
a wooden upper floor, oddly shaped. You can see two alcoves, one immediately to your right, one to your left. A red velvet curtain hangs in front of the alcove and the northeast corner of this hall. And then a red velvet curtain hangs in front of the alcove and the southeast
I
corner
see.
of this hall.
Yeah.
It ripples ever so slightly.
The southeast one?
Yes.
Do your arrows point up for stairs?
They point down for stairs.
Okay.
Is there a breeze at all?
Do a perception.
That depends on if she's
Sure.
doing her wind gust thing.
Yeah, really.
Is it windy? Can I tell?
right,
Well, I
right
rolled a 9, but that's an 18.
Nice.
Let me take a look real
You've got
quick.
her arrow backwards here. On the first floor then.
It is slightly breezy.
Okay,
Yes.
so there's a reason
Nobody
for
can arrow
those
wrong on the bottom.
We're good.
banisters to be
could-
slightly
You
stirring.
could hear it a little bit,
I think.
kind of blow by, and you watch the actual
Sure.
curtain kind of ripple
That-
a little bit.
yeah, one thing that was making me slightly nervous, but now I'm a little bit more okay with. I still
Okay.
don't trust it, but relax a little, just a touch.
All right, you see two doors, one to the northwest, one to the southwest, in the angular wall there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, doors there and there.
Well, I guess the one right across the hall we can investigate too. Oh, thank you. Is that a legend for arrows?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Because some people do it differently.
You are on second floor.
Yeah, you are on second floor. This is wooden floor. You can tell that the wooden floor changes from wood to stone right where the stairs actually start. So right about here, it changes. This is all wooden floor, and then these are stone floors.
Almost
guess
like
as
this was
we-
an addition.
Maybe.
Well, then,
Or
if
it's
it's
part
all
of the wall.
wood, I'm going to be a little careful as I walk
Okay.
over to that door.
The floor is creaking and
Yeah.
moaning, but it does not
Checking
give out
my
from
step,
underneath
yeah.
of you as you step.
Which means the rest of us are safe.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say he made it.
Maybe
across,
not
we're
all at
okay.
the same time.
Yeah,
but
of course.
So you want to check
300
out the
pounds,
northwest?
I'll listen at that door.
You're only
listen.
what?
Do a perception then.
Like
While
400
he's doing
pounds?
that, can I
300.
kind of check out the curtains? Just
With
take
my
my
gear.
staff and kind of move them. Make
Which
sure
curtain?
The one on that corner.
That one?
Yeah. Closest to the door. that
You
we came through.
move. Hang on a second. What's your perception check?
14.
14. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door. You use your staff and
Yeah,
gently
got
move
Keela back there,
the
just
curtain
kinda-
out of the way. You see a set of windows, 3 of them in fact, and a small alcove, but nothing else. Some of the glass is broken out of the windows, but not enough to really get a breeze in there.
So they're actually just curtains.
Yep.
Okay.
Not something that's going to drop from the ceiling and strangle you.
Yeah, but
Congratulations.
you don't hear.
Yay!
Yeah, let's do living curtains like
Pay
that
no
rug.
attention to the windows.
The cloaker behind the cloak.
Yeah.
It was the opposite set that was gently moving.
Yes.
I thought both
The
sets were
southeast one was-
gently stirring from
This
the
one,
breeze.
this one is not. There's just a little hole in some of the glass, so not enough to actually get enough wind in there to.
Okay.
Potentially the other one's completely broken out. Maybe that's why
Yeah.
it's moving.
I want to go check it out though. Could they do
I'll
the same
go with
thing?
her with the hand axes out.
Okay.
Keela kind
Hang
of
on
back
though.
behind
Let me
me. Yeah, no,
deal
that's
with
fine.
what Bill wants to do before you
Oh,
guys
no,
are
that's-
heading towards that.
While they're doing that, I was just listening at the door.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll move with them to the other one and listen
Okay.
to that door too.
As you approach, you take your staff and you move the red curtain aside. A black cloth covers something atop a white marble pedestal.
Someone died. That's a little weird.
Take the head of the hand axe and just tick.
On the cloth itself.
Yeah.
As you bump it with your hand axe, the cloth actually slides off, and you see Baracus' severed head on a pedestal.
Ah!
Whoa.
Do a wisdom saving throw, both Erog and Florin.
Is this being
that's
against
not-
being charmed?
No, that's not.
No.
Okay.
Just to avoid puking.
This is for.
I'm
Wisdom.
throwing up all over the floor.
I would imagine.
It's a 10.
It might not be for that.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
4.
was not
Both of you
expecting that
are
at all.
like heaving right this moment
Yeah.
in time, frightened because it looks like somebody just decapitated Baracus and stuck his head right there. Reel back from it.
I'm like against the wall with Keela, like.
What is it? What'd you see?
No.
Look and see that they're
Destiny.
all right. See
Yep,
what's
I'll
going
go up and grab her and pull her away.
Do you know what's going on? You're just like,
Just
They
grab
I
look-
it.
slow
they
them
look
reel back,
completely
and
shocked
she's
that
I'm
you're
standing up on
pale.
the floor, like, get her away from this.
You're more pale than normal.
Can they
I will
speak when I
message
ask
you
them? Oh, all right.
what I saw, because there's small ears present.
Do an Arcana.
Not with that dice. Holy hell. Ooh, that's good. 23.
It comes through very stuttery and sort of
still
broken,
makes it.
but it makes it.
All right,
You're still
so I can
really
prepare
I get it.
myself
No,
a
it's
little
fine,
bit
I get
it.
before I open the curtains to look too.
Okay, you slide open the curtain, and there's the severed head of Baracus on a pedestal. There's a piece of black cloth lying down there. Do a wisdom saving throw.
11.
11. It churns your stomach a bit to the point where you have to slide the curtain. It's just, yeah.
All right.
what did you find?
I might have found part of Baracus.
You're like, cover Keela's ears.
I'll message
The
you
hell?
exactly what we just saw. His severed head.
Then, so I didn't see it, so I'm not as shook.
Okay.
But you know, I kind of pause for a moment and just kind of
Test it and see if
do
it's
like a moment of silence for Baracus.
Do another wisdom saving throw.
Me?
No, Bill.
Oh, all right.
You gonna say a prayer
That's much better.
to Baracus? All right, for Baracus. I'm taking away the -1 for Jared and giving him 1.
Yeah.
20.
20. All right.
Yeah.
You got
Oh,
a.
wait. 23.
You steel yourself for what you're about to see. You slide open the curtain, and there's Baracus' severed head on a pedestal. What do you want to do?
See if I can tell if it's real.
How do you want to do that?
Touch it.
Touch it?
Yeah.
Your
Pick it up.
hand passes through the blood, and you can feel a cold stone statue underneath of it. And actually running your hand over the statue, you realize that there's a bust there, that your hand has passed through the actual image of Baracus' head.
Ah.
All right.
Beneath the black cloth is a severed head of a randomly determined character, an illusion created by Strahd's consciousness. And actually, it's an exquisite alabaster bust of a handsome middle-aged human with neatly trimmed mustache and a beard. The illusion is too strong to be disbelieved.
Unless even if
And
you,
the fact that he's not here today,
Yeah.
it had to be him.
Yeah, that works.
It was good.
I was gonna say it'd be kind of awkward if it was one of us because it's like, we're here.
let-
I'm obviously
Well,
alive.
let the
see,
others
that would
go.
cause some problems
That would cause
because last
infighting.
time she took a sword
Oh.
from somebody and
It's
Oh, yeah.
true. It would cause distress.
Where is Sethig, by the way?
Sethig?
They were.
Is he gone too?
Sethig's not here either.
All right.
We're used to that though, so
Yeah.
it's probably
That's
not.
That's why we didn't ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's
Well-
gone again.
Keyless speaks up. Well, he said he'd be back later today.
God, that's uncanny.
I will hold him to that. All right.
He usually
He
shows
gave
up.
me this, and she holds out a dagger.
Smart man.
Does it look like one of his normal weapons?
Yeah, you've seen it on him.
Okay. It's not like weirdly colored or weirdly shaped or anything like that. Okay.
He also showed me this, and she does like this really cool fighting stance where she like jabs with it.
Lunges
Jab,
forward.
jab.
Aha! Does she still have her spear?
No, she doesn't have to.
So
doesn't have the
I make
second stick
I
that
make
you
a
drop.
mental note that I'm getting kind of tired of making her spears. I'll
She
keep
sees
doing
you
it.
looking at her, and she holds her dagger just a little bit, and I like this better. It's smaller for me to handle.
Fair enough.
That works.
I'm gonna-
I'll let everyone know. It's like it is a fake. It is not real.
But you can only tell that by putting your hand through it and actually
I had
feeling
to
the mustache.
Feel, I'll say that out loud. I had to feel it to know for sure.
Like that alone
that
probably makes her
grosses
gag.
anyone
me.
else
No,
out.
the thought that he was willing to touch it, it doesn't even matter. That's,
apparently I also have advantage versus illusions.
Versus
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
It's too strong
yeah,
to be
I understand.
disbelieved.
I was just making mental note
things
for
we learn-
myself.
Yeah.
There's illusions, charms, or paralyzations.
I'll pick up that claw
Okay.
and put it back on there.
And it
Just
covers
for the
it
heck
up,
of it,
yeah.
Like there, it's covered again.
Do we not think that a nice cloth would be useful at some point.
It is a fine cloth, isn't it? Is it?
It's kind of tattered and ragged, so not really.
Wipe something with it.
There's something like that behind that curtain. I wonder what's behind this one. And I'll go ahead.
The one that she looked at
Oh, you
earlier?
already did?
Yeah, it's, you open the curtain and it's just an empty alcove.
Oh, I didn't know.
Small hole on the
I didn't
window.
even
Yeah,
know
so-
that you said it. So,
So yeah, it's this alcove had just the small hole in the window. This one had
Werewolves
the
in
not
this
Severed
Barovian
head
head.
Yes,
Carcass.
one of the windows is completely broken. There's about a quarter of the glass left in the bottom of it.
and I was actually
How are
about to
these
ask,
drapes? Are
like,
they
does this
all
mean that he's not
ratty?
coming back?
Oh yeah, they're
Or-
ratty
Yeah.
and they're red velvet drapes.
Velvety, though.
That, yeah. Clearly, the backside of this drape has seen the exposure to weather.
It's all moldy and
Moldy a little bit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Lord moldy, but
Well, I guess I'll take a listen at this other door there.
Do a perception.
I'm gonna go over to the first door he listened to and check it for traps and locks.
Okay.
I'll take command of
Do
Kilo.
a perception. 13. Listening at it, you don't hear any sounds of anything moving around or anything like that.
I haven't heard
They are
anything
wooden
that-
doors, both of them.
I haven't heard anything at either door.
24.
24. Looking at the door itself, nothing really stands out as trapped. As you get to the bottom of the door itself, the wooden floor seems to be a little wet.
Does it appear to be locked?
Checking the knob. No, it's not.
so you said a trapdoor on the floor looks wet.
No, the wooden floor, because it's wood around
Looks
here.
like there's
Oh,
a
I see.
dampness coming
There's-
out from underneath the door.
The floor is wet,
I'm glad you looked. I
Oh.
didn't.
so
Investigating. I'm going to show Kilo a few.
You cannot hear
Speak
at
up.
all.
Yeah.
Won't you-
I
sorry.
can't hear
As
you.
they're investigating, I'm going to take a few minutes while they're doing their thing to show Kila a little bit of how to use a dagger.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to the door and slowly try and open it.
It does turn the knob, or you do actually get to open the door. It seems a little stuck at first, but not like you have to put any force into it. The door,
Just a little bit stubborn.
door opens. Rainwater seeps through cracks in the ceiling and flows into a pool on the sagging wooden floor. The pool fills about half the room. Bare stone shelves line the walls.
There's where that
Bear?
puddle was coming from down below.
So,
As
empty.
in a lack thereof.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Found where your little waterfall was coming from.
Oh,
I'll bring the door open a little bit
Super intriguing.
further.
Okay.
So this is
Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of rubble and debris on the very back side of the puddle underneath the shelves, but other than that, the room mostly is empty.
I'll just call out. Careful on the floor. It looks like it could collapse. It's rather wet.
Is there any other entrances exits out of that room?
ways
Even
of
there's-
ingress.
No reason to go in it, right? It's only
Yeah.
dangerous.
yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Try the other side.
Yep. Checking for traps and locks.
Do a perception.
It's in
That's
the
not
little
nearly as
left.
good. 11.
This door does not seem to be trapped or locked in any way, size, shape, or form, just like the previous door. But you don't notice any wetness or anything like that that would indicate anything dangerous.
That's the problem.
Good. I'll slowly.
The door opens up into this room contains an iron tub that has wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with a continuous painted mural of a mountainscape.
Bathroom.
Fancy. Bathroom.
Do a perception.
Does this mountainscape look at all like where I spoke to Strahd in my dream?
You looking at it, it looks slightly familiar. Yes.
18.
18. You also recognize it as the Baltonic Mountains, which is the surrounding mountainscape that almost all of Barovia itself is contained in.
So I'll kind of go up to it, and this is how I realize that it looks familiar. I kind of just like brush up against the mural, and I'll say it out loud. This is where I went in my dream when I spoke to Strahd. Where is this?
It circles the land. These are the mountains that you see when you look out to the block of horizon.
On a clear day.
Yeah.
In the mural,
couldn't see
is
that
it
far.
a clear day, or is it Barovia foggy?
It does not say, so I'm going to go ahead and just assume that it is clear, because it says the mural accurately depicts the Baltanic Mountains.
I like that question.
I would assume by accurate it would mean clear.
Yeah.
So this place predates Strahd, potentially.
Or
Or
at least
the
his
curse
current
And
thereof.
knew
Yeah.
what it looked like before the fog rolled in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the place itself.
Sorry.
Maybe.
It's
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
Take a look at that iron tub.
The knowledge that it
Fluid in
hasn't
it.
always been like
There
this.
is no fluid in it. It's well rusted and old. Does not look like it could hold water.
It gives me hope that
Yeah.
it could be
Empty.
back to the way it was.
Yeah, if it wasn't always like this.
Curse,
but-
yeah, because
Um,
curses can be removed.
tip it over. See if there's anything underneath it.
Do an athletics.
I'm gonna step back as it looks like he's getting ready to hoist this.
I'm gonna make sure I'm not standing right next to it. Yeah.
18.
18. With an 18, you get the tub to flip over, and
I'm not trying to crash it through the floor or anything, but just
setting it down gently on its side. It's quite a bit of strain, but due to the fact that you can, lift or carry double your size due to being a furball, it's tough. But yeah, the tub does onto the side, and there's nothing underneath of it.
Alright. Yeah, that's worth a look.
Moving on
No
then.
drain
Moving.
on it or anything like
Is there
that. It doesn't
nothing-
have plumbing. It's
nothing
like
else
one
of
of those
interest
old
in this
timey
one?
ones.
Might
I don't
not
even
be
know
able to move
it.
it. Of the
Didn't think of that. Alright,
Pentagon.
well, I'll go out.
Oh, okay.
Back out in the hall.
trapezoid, I guess.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
So we want to go to the
5, 6
hallway
hexagons.
that's been above the one that we were, the side that we've already done, so we've cleared out one side of the building.
Oh, yeah, this hallway.
Come this way.
No, none this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
'Cause
Going
then we
south.
only have to worry about going that way and then down, I guess up, but that's not the point.
As you guys leave the wooden floor and transition to the stone floor, you can see ahead of you a spiral staircase that goes up and down, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah,
just go
it was
up and
crumbled
down.
over there, wasn't it?
All right.
Oh, no.
Will you
Uh,
take
right
Hila
there.
a moment?
Yep. Got
Two
it.
stone balconies flank the main foyer. Balusters carved to resemble knights in shining armor support their elegantly carved stone railings. Weapons and shields festoon the walls along each of these walkways, while alabaster busts of handsome men flank the hallways that lead north and south away from the foyer. At the end of each balcony is an archway that leads to a spiral staircase going up. No, not down, but up.
What,
But as you look down the hallway that leads to your left, the wooden floor itself seems fairly secure for about 20 feet, and then beyond, it's literally just gone. Open air, you can see the floorboards are all ripped up and whatnot. Clearly out there is where you guys had encountered the spiders. There are still remnants of spider webs actually in the end of the hallway itself, but you guys can see daylight coming in from
Okay.
that.
Rubble anyway.
So essentially, that hallway is a dead end that leads to open air.
As you look down the hallway, you do see a door that Justin did not draw on the map.
For
You
shame.
see a door that Justin did not draw
Where?
on the map.
Because they weren't there yet. They couldn't see it from when they opened the door.
Good point.
He's a bad topographer.
But there is a door about 15 feet down the hallway on the left-hand wall.
As we're
It is
passing
open.
the weapons and you said it was weapons and shields on the wall.
Yep, weapons and shields on the wall.
What condition do they look to be in?
Do a perception.
That's a really good point.
Uh-huh.
19.
19. They look decorative in nature, not functional in nature.
Okay.
They are old, tarnished, and decorative weapons that seem to be like the shield is mounted to the sword, mounted to the wall type of thing. Not used for combat in any way, so
Sure.
Unless you
It's
use
worth a
improvised
peek.
weapons.
You guys can also see a set of double doors
Yeah.
here in this wall, apparently.
I couldn't see that either.
All right, so there's a door 15 feet down the hallway and a set of double doors right there, and then there's the spiral staircase that goes up.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna
Do we want
not casually, but I'm gonna walk over to the door that's open and kind of just like take a peek into it.
The floor is very, very creaky and sort of gives as you start walking down the hallway. It's also filled with cobwebs, so do a perception at disadvantage due to the fact that there are cobwebs in this room.
I
He
thought
was
he-
going towards the store.
I thought he said the floor was secure, which is why I started
You weren't sure until you started walking down.
Ah, gotcha. It just looks secure. It's not bad. I got a 16.
The south end of this room has collapsed, exposing the chamber to the elements. A few furnishings lie broken, under fallen debris from the level above. The wooden floor creaks underfoot, although it is safe to walk on. You do see a big nest of cobwebs and whatnot on the very far side of the room that looks like it might have been missed by Florins gathering up of all the webs.
this room?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I don't see anything. You said furnishings, but they're like broken.
Yeah, everything's smashed from debris
Okay.
that seems to have fallen from up above.
Can I see anything of the floor above?
No, it's mostly
Webbed.
just sky. You do see some timbers sticking out here and there, pieces of roof. You see a timber laying on other two timbers up there. It's precariously perched, so
Okay.
going out there, you know.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't think there's anything of value in that room. So I kind of just like here, close the door, and then go back the other way.
Okay.
Just in case there's something in there, at least, we'll know if it tries to follow.
Yep.
because the door will most likely make noise.
Yes.
Most
You
likely.
guys, mind handing me the map? Can see directly across the balcony from where you are a set of double doors and leading to a room similar in nature on the far side.
That's a big room.
Yeah.
You can
Oh, wait, never
also
mind, it's the
see
previous one. Never
a
mind.
doorway 15 feet down on the right-hand hallway that is also open. So you guys see the set of doors across the balcony there, and since you guys can see down the hallway here, there is a door there. The hallway goes down and it just ends at a wall.
Did we check the double doors yet?
Not yet.
On the side of the door.
So the room with the saggy, scary floor, that little one next to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
The one with the puddle?
I'm curious.
What's
I
up?
want that room with the puddle.
Okay.
I'm curious, and I
Alright.
want to see if there's anything in the rubble in the corner.
So do you want to walk into the room?
I want to shimmy around the puddle.
The puddle takes up 3/4 of the back side of the room. There is no shimmying around it. You have to go into the puddle in order to get to the debris.
That's fine. That's
Okay, but closest to the wall.
Closest to the wall. Okay, how much is Florin weigh?
Good question. 140.
140 pounds. Dexterity saving throw as you fall through the floor. All the water falling on top of you. You land.
Can she swim through the water as it's falling?
You land back down into the room with the table. There's a big, huge crash and bang. And what was your dexterity saving throw?
Well, I had a question to caveat onto that.
What's your dexterity saving throw?
12.
12. Okay. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the floor, unless you have the feather fall spell.
Or the ability to fly if I cast a spell, because I...
It's too fast. You literally step on the floor goes out from underneath of you.
That's why you have the reaction time one.
Well, it could be a reaction, but
If
it's
you
fine.
do you have a casting time reaction spell?
Shield.
No, it's fine. I'll
Boom.
just take the 5. And then I'll come back upstairs.
I was gonna say I'll
Soggy
go over there
and
with
wet,
her
but
and
that
watch
doesn't
her.
bother Lauren so much. You guys all rush over to the room, see all the water drain out.
She
all-
stands up and just starts walking back around. Okay.
Be back in a minute.
Did you drip?
No,
Do
she
you
dripped.
want to go
She
back
dripped.
into the chapel and back up the stairs, or do you want to find a different way to?
No, the same way we went.
Okay. I understand that you have these abilities, but the casting time of the spells would have to be 1 reaction.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm catching up with the party.
All right. Did we look in the other big room, the double doors yet?
No.
Not yet.
The same side that I checked the door on. It's not here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we checked
We're on.
this door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got.
So we're gonna check this door next?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna wait around here with
Yeah, we'll wait till
Hila
she shows
or
back up.
Faloran.
Okay. It doesn't take her long, a couple minutes, and she comes walking back up a little bruised and bumped.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll take Keelan. Carry on.
Let's go
Well,
check
don't
out
go into
those
any
double
more
doors.
rooms, okay?
Well, we
It's
have
my
to
nature
eventually.
to explore, but I had a feeling the floor would give way, which is why I left you with Destiny.
Yep.
All right.
It's her nature. to
Still
explore.
scary. I don't like it very much when you do things like that.
Well, I had a plan, but
It fell
Let's
through.
go see this other double doors.
You go see these other double doors.
Too many puns, bud. Too many.
All right. So what
I'm
are you
sorry.
gonna go check out the double doors? What do you want to do at the double doors?
Ask Destiny to check them out.
Check your traps and locks.
All right. Do a perception.
You know, she's not the only one who's capable of that.
Well, she was right there. Where were you?
13.
Couldn't see.
13.
She's taller, so
Ah.
you see her more often.
It does not appear to be
Dark and
locked
short.
nor
Hide in the
trapped.
shadows.
Doesn't look like it's locked or trapped or anything. Just be careful going through them.
Oh, yeah. Open it.
The doors
I trust
open
her.
up, and you can see another room that has a similar sort of setup, with the far side of the room being completely gone. There's the floor is very ragged and whatnot, lots of cobwebs all over the place, debris, furniture smashed all over the floors. The only difference is that there is a chimney in the right-hand wall of this room, and more debris and just busted stuff all over the place.
By chimney, do you mean just like
Fireplace.
Okay.
Where at? In this wall?
No, the
That one?
yeah, right there.
Yeah, I didn't know you were talking about like the fireplace and then the top of the chimney, or was it just like
No, just
from
a,
below
just a
the chimney
fireplace. There
continued?
is debris up in there. Another big smattering of cobwebs all over the place, spider webs.
Okay. Well, if this is in a different location than the room where you cleared out the spiders, there could be more spiders in here.
Well, yeah. It's
Well,
the
it
same
would lead
place,
to the same
basically.
side of
Yeah.
the.
Oh,
Because we
whole
fought the
complex.
spiders right
Okay.
below this room.
Yeah.
In this room.
okay. So
It was that room.
You might be
we
saying
fought
that.
them.
Yeah.
The floor is the floor mostly whole on the way to the fireplace, or is there like gaps in it where I have to?
Yeah.
Mostly whole on
Mostly
the way
whole.
to the fireplace.
So I'm gonna try and avoid cobwebs, but I'm gonna make my way over to the fireplace.
There is no avoiding cobwebs if you're going to go to the fireplace.
Well, I mean, like not.
it's
getting, like,
literally all over the place.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like against the walls.
Yeah,
and stuff.
they're up against the walls and whatnot. The far back corners weren't cleared out by Florin's wind.
Okay.
And so, like, you got to imagine that this far back corner here is all webbed, and the fireplace is right there on that wall. So, like, going this way, you're
Is there a way to
literally-
basically skirt the webs without getting tangled up in them? Like,
You could use your great axe to cut your way through.
sure, why not?
It'd take a couple of seconds or so.
Sure, why not?
So
chop
you're
through.
gonna twirl your axe in the air.
Yeah,
And then light it on fire.
Well, I'll make like a cotton candy out of my sword. You know. Just,
Okay.
Okay, so through here it was all stone
Yes.
flooring.
Yep.
In this room,
The
stone
floor is
flooring,
wood.
it's wood.
Wood.
It goes back to wood.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's stupid.
This hallway itself is
This is a
wooden.
stupid designer.
Yeah, this hallway is wooden floor.
addition.
This floor is
Stupid
wooden. This
architect.
floor is wooden. This
Well, they
floor
could
is
make the
wooden.
whole
The
thing
floor here is
stone.
wooden. The floor here is wooden. Floor here is wooden. And there.
Well, it makes sense that the smaller spin-off rooms would be wood, and then the main hall, the cathedral, would be stone. To me, they make sense.
Well, maybe they carved it out of a big rock, and then when they ran out of rocks to make the building out of, they added wood to the rock that they had not taken away.
Approach the fireplace,
Okay.
looking at it. It looks like it's been forever since this thing was used.
Okay.
There's
Well,
not even
just thoroughly
logs or
confused
anything in
as
it.
to
Okay,
the
that's what I was going to check.
materials.
Like, is there anything, like maybe somebody could have thrown something out like in a hurry?
Nope.
So nothing of
It's
it.
just literally got some debris, some cobwebs, some spiderwebs in it. You clear them out, but it's empty.
Even if I
There's a
look
small skeleton of a dog.
in the fireplace.
Yeah, sure.
Good.
What the heck?
Wow. Okay. So.
It's probably like a were-dog or something.
Well, then I'm glad it's anyway. So I'll take like a quick peek up the chimney, and then if there's
Stick
something
your head in the chimney and
Yeah.
look up, and you can see hundreds of like
This is
little
how I
spiders
died.
crawling
Okay.
down the chimney towards you.
Oh, okay, well then I back up and go back. No, I ain't scared of no spiders.
That's how
What's a swarm of spiders attack?
And no ghosts.
Urgash died.
Oh yeah. Well,
Went looking up a spider hole on his own,
He
and then
did.
just whoop.
but see, I didn't climb up the spider hole. I just
I didn't
looked.
climb. I flew.
All right.
I'm gonna maneuver over to the other side of,
You're not
of
going
the
down
landing.
the stone stairs and up the stone stairs.
It's a thought, but
I will declare that I'm rejoining the group.
I am not going down the stone
Okay,
stairs and then up the
that's
stone
fine.
stairs. I'm gonna go back around the way that we came because I know that the flooring is secure
Alright.
the way that we came. And I'm gonna make my way down here and peek into the room.
Do a perception check.
we are following us.
Are you trying to go stealthily? The question is going to be asked.
Yes. So do you want that stealth roll?
Yes.
Okay. That's modified 20, and that's a 19 perception.
Okay. Looking into the room, you can see two beds with torn canopies stand against opposite walls with tattered rug lying on the floor between them. Set into the far wall is a fireplace black with soot. A soft hiss issues from the hearth.
Someone left the flute open.
So
So I'm gonna peek my head back out.
What?
There's
Stage
something
whisper.
hissing.
Stage whisper says,
I was gonna repeat it, but
Yeah, I'll come
for
over there
effect.
and try and identify what she's, hear what she's talking
do a
about.
perception.
Neat. 18.
You hear a
Is it continuous or is it sporadic? So it's sporadic. Got it.
I'm gonna start.
Does it sound like it's being made by an animal or a crack in a wall?
sounds
So-
like it's made by an animal.
So I'll request that Malorn. Do you have light? Do you have light cantrip?
I do.
Have I seen you cast it before?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'll say, hey. And I'll pick out like a rock or something. Be like, can you cast light on this?
Stage whisper.
Can you cast light on this?
Absolutely.
So wait, after you
Do
cast
that.
light on it, I'll kind of like lean into the room and.
Lean in.
Chuck.
So we're doing the Scooby-Doo thing
Yeah,
where it's Destiny,
yeah.
then me, then you.
I'm taller than you, so sure. Why not?
I'm
So-
6'2", and you're
I'm
the
like
head
Yeah.
above mine.
I'm
Nice.
floating. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Okay.
so basically, I'll take the light rock and I'll just toss it into the hearth.
All right, roll a hit.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, well, you roll.
I'm gonna light up my staff.
Can I attack recklessly? No, I was kidding. No, I'll just do it normally. Okay, that's good. What are my bonus for that? Is it the throw?
It's just a strength.
No, just
Or that'd be
strength?
dex.
Okay. Well, either way, it's at least an 18.
Yeah, you thunk into the back of the fireplace itself. A small hissing dragon made of ash and smoke erupts from the fireplace, filling the room with soot as it beats its wings. It's literally a little teeny tiny soot dragon is like flapping its wings and at the three of you guys looking into the room
Ooh.
at it.
Tiny soot
know.
dragon.
Oh,
Never seen one of those.
so the room is now filled with this stuff, yeah?
Yeah,
Is it windy?
no,
How big is it?
tiny.
Awesome. I'm gonna take out my iron pot and run into the room.
Okay, it flies up to the ceiling.
Damn it. How high is the ceiling?
30 feet.
I was
don't know,
gonna
it
try and
doesn't tell me.
butterfly net it with the iron pot.
Yeah.
Dunk.
If there's a floor above it. probably 8 to 10 feet.
I don't even have the general
So-
features of this
I'm
thing.
gonna go out on a wild limb here, and I'm gonna walk into the room, hands out to the side,
It's flapping and,
and
it's like
in,
flying around.
in primordial.
Okay.
Like, who are you? I don't speak Draconic, so I mean, it's worth a try.
No.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
try,
know.
try and
Rachel
look
pointed that out
as-
to me back in Elemental Evil that Primordial, I believe, covers Ingen, Aquan.
Aquan,
Yeah.
Orin, Ignan, and Terran. It's specifically, you can speak all of them.
Yeah, yes.
Ooh, nice.
I think we should listen to it.
Do you need help?
Go away.
So I'm gonna like start motioning everybody out of the room. It's saying to go away.
Even the Iron Pot Warrior.
Whoa! I have got
to get me
Arug,
one of these.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
You're gonna listen to the tiny smoke monster.
It's hissing at
He
it.
could
I'd
talk
listen
to
it,
us.
I'm gonna
Us?
Me. He could talk
You're
to me.
mumbling in some weird, like, hissy noise. I don't understand.
Oh, I thought your stomach was grumbling.
Don't digest it.
Same language.
-1 for trying to choke me to death.
Is this your home?
Go away.
We're going. Do you need anything? As we're walking towards the door.
For you to go away.
So at least we know it's not like some automated ward or anything, because he said something different.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know that.
I was trying to
but-
get a different response.
Nice.
Piss off.
Well, that sounded different. What did he say?
In primordial,
Such a piss off.
in primordial to you, he's probably got a horde in the chimney.
Probably got a copper. It's a whore.
Shoot.
It's like that comic of the dragon with the pinions.
Clap.
I want it to be Clep.
I know.
Alright. So you're leaving?
Are you guys going to close the door?
Nope. I want to watch it for a few minutes.
You watch it for a few minutes, and it flies back into the fireplace and back disappears again.
In
And you can
primordial,
hear it.
in primordial, really loud so he can hear me. I told you he had a treasure hoard in the chimney.
Do we hear any kind of response from the dragon? I know, it's cute. I want it.
So did he.
I was gonna try and capture it under the iron pot.
You
I was hoping you'd have like animal handling
you
or
just
something.
hear this. You hear this. That's what you think. Piss off.
So it's not in the chimney. Got it.
I'm gonna message you. Should we kill it and find out?
Can't hear
Stage
you.
message.
Should we kill it?
No, you didn't hurt us.
What are you two mumbling about?
We should leave the creature in peace. It's done us no harm.
Says
still
you.
in
I
there.
got dust in my nose.
Would I know
That's
it
your
as
fault.
Anything unnatural?
How is that my fault? I was
the room.
Do nature.
after it started flying around
heard of one
before
of
it
these?
blasted the
But
room full of
see-
soot.
The thing about dragons is they have treasure.
The closest you could possibly guess is that it would be some sort of an elemental.
I don't find elementals too out of the ordinary. I say we leave it alone.
No, he's not doing us any
Yeah,
harm.
He hasn't attacked us. He's not some undead thing, so
And you would know undead.
yeah.
Alright. I'll make sure I'm the last one away from the door,
Okay.
and we'll
I'll
maneuver around.
reluctantly put away the iron pot and pull out the hand axes and leave.
I guess the other room.
All right. So you want to go back out to the main hallway,
Yeah.
down to the double doors, and do what?
Check those
I'm gonna
out.
stand in front of that doorway for a full 2 minutes, debating with myself before I walk away.
Yeah. Take a listen to
Do
that door.
I? Don't I? Do I? Don't
Yeah.
Shinies! It
Take
has
a-
shinies!
What are you obsessed with treasures?
6.
It's
Since
silent
the
on
dawn
the
of
other
my
side of this
character
door.
ever?
Extremely
She's the
silent.
little mermaid,
quiet.
man.
Awkwardly
As the
silent.
grave.
Yeah,
Meets
awkwardly
Aquaman.
silent.
So If I pull out a fork, will you go bananas?
Yeah.
No, I have dozens of those.
What do you want to do?
I can't hear anything, but
Who's
it
it
doesn't
what's
mean
its
a
galore?
thing. You want
I
to
have a trinket
see if
bag.
these doors are safe to open? Place has been pretty good so far.
It should be. I'll do a once over and.
Do a perception.
11.
11. Yeah, it doesn't look trapped, and it's not locked.
Having strong remembrances of Urgash going, good!
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
What the road
so
noise
again,
does.
I'm gonna.
Looks at the edges and opens the door.
So
Didn't I get hit
slowly
by like 3
open.
traps because of that?
The
Take a
doors
look in.
open
Something
out
like
to the
that.
hallway itself.
Oh, he's open out. Okay.
Yeah, he's open out. The contents of this room are draped in cobwebs. Between curtained windows stands a black marble hearth with a sculpted mantelpiece, above which hangs a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a wiry smile and a thick mane of thistledown hair. Opposite the fireplace is a large bed with a rotten mattress and wooden posts carved to resemble dragons. Across from the double doors stands a tall wardrobe, its doors hanging open, revealing a dark and empty cavity. The only other piece of furniture is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth.
No, I didn't draw all the accessories.
The chair
Oh,
is
see that.
it's still in relatively good condition.
Do a perception.
If you're going to throw the caveat of relatively in there for us, then yeah, sure. Relatively.
24.
It looks fairly rotten, and it seems to be very, like, if you imagine if you sit in it, it probably is just going to collapse on you right now. Like,
Neat.
the amount of weight that, any amount of weight on it.
Are we going into this room?
Well, I'm.
And you can also smell the rotten from the mattress.
Mattress.
Yeah. I'll take a step in.
It's poking
Couple
around a
steps.
little.
Floor creaks as you walk in, but nothing happens.
Yeah. So you said there's a rotten bed, there's a chair, and then there's a
Wardrobe.
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 directly
You said
across
there's a
from the
portrait of a
doors.
person too.
Yeah, there's a portrait above the mantelpiece.
Above the fireplace.
What's the condition of the portrait?
Uh,
Obviously, we can see
We'll
the
look at that
picture.
with him too.
Fairly good to the point that you can make out the picture. It's got a layer of dust on it, but
Okay.
Sniffs it off a little.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
So
are you allergic to dust?
Maybe not.
I want to go look in the wardrobe.
I'm sorry, what?
I want to go look in the wardrobe.
It is empty. The doors are both off of it. One of them is hanging precariously off to the side, and it's an empty cavity.
does it say spare anywhere in on the wardrobe?
Spare what?
Spare language in the wardrobe.
You didn't see Narnia?
No.
Oh wow.
I have seen it, but that didn't ring a bell for me.
I was
so
gonna
no,
I was gonna say
Did
you
not
missed some
see-
serious
did-
inspiration right
did not
there.
see anything. You
I'm
do
gonna-
not see anything.
Start cutting open the chair because it looks overstuffed.
Yeah, rotten stuffing, nastiness.
Let's take a look under the
It must have
bed.
not had no rear
There's
end.
not really an
Like a plus
underneath
chair.
bed as the mattress has actually kind of fallen through
Oh.
a bit, and it seems to be resting on the floor. It's really gross and nasty underneath there. Keela's kind of like retching behind you.
On the mantle
Okay.
and in the fireplace.
I'm done in here.
On the mantle, it's just black marble, exquisitely carved, and in the fireplace, you can see that probably a long time ago there was a fire in here, but nothing has been done recently for anything.
After I've checked out the wardrobe, I'm going to look back at Destiny and go, I told you, that little bastard probably cleaned everything out.
Talking about the dragon or talking about
Of
Baracus?
course, the dragon.
The dragon.
Yeah, but these doors were closed.
Oh, Baracus, jeez.
So I'm gonna take some time to, I guess, not that much time, but I'm gonna kind of check the portrait, see if there's any like it's dusty.
Yeah.
But is there any disturbance to the dust other than him?
Do a
rubbing-
perception.
Okay. 17.
17. It does not look like this portrait turns away from the wall. Doesn't look like there's a wall safe behind it or anything like that. The frame itself is old and worn out, but gilded. So
yeah, I was probably just gonna like slide it just a little bit. See if
it's actually quite heavy, and it seems to be mostly mounted to the wall itself.
Okay.
Like you can't actually move it, but you try.
yeah.
Didn't
Giant
take
oil
you for
paintings are
somebody who
heavy.
appreciates
Yeah.
art.
Do I?
Surely
Can I see if the face in the picture rings any bells?
You can do a history.
I doubt it's gonna, but I want to try. Yeah. No, that's a
As you
6.
stare intently at the
So,
picture,
I'll say-
it becomes younger and you become older.
Oh,
There is art in nature.
No, you honestly can't figure anything out with it. No, that doesn't ring a bell. Whoever's in that picture, though, is clearly an important figure.
And it's not Strahd?
No, it is not Strahd.
Okay.
He's got a wry smile on his face.
Strahd
Try to
never
take
smiles.
a good mental image of this picture.
Yeah, I
and
was
try
gonna do the
okay.
same thing.
remember it.
Okay.
Try to commit it to memory.
Okay, yeah,
Basically,
absolutely.
see someone
When you say a
later.
mane of hair, is it like a beard or is it just lots of hair?
Lots of hair.
Is that what it is?
No beard.
Just like kind of
Is there
fluffy.
anything
Yeah.
else in the room worth to search? Search around the room.
There's
rest.
literally the wardrobe, the chair, the fireplace, and the bed.
Okay.
Alright.
So
That's it.
nothing of interest here.
Yeah.
Nothing more of interest here.
No, nothing more of interest in this particular thing.
Alrighty.
So if I may make like a quick segue for a second, in another game that I was playing, we one of our players was so in depth with his searches that the DM threw him a bone and was like, "You find the letter M carved in the floor." Okay, what does that mean? So he starts searching the room even more because of he's just now I found something, so now I got to search until I find something else. And he says, "You find another letter that says T." And so we're like, MT? What does that mean? Oh,
Give him ideas.
empty. He's trying to give you a clue to stop it and go search somewhere else.
Play the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I got a natural 20. What do I find? Find dust. But I got a natural 20. What do I find? Dust. Good job.
Lots of it.
Moving on.
Alright, down the hall.
All right.
Yeah, basically.
It's annoying.
I'll take charge of Kilo again.
sometimes
I guess I
rooms
didn't
are
say
empty.
that.
A lot of times rooms are empty.
There's a lot of campaigns I played.
Okay, so what are you guys doing now?
I took charge of Kila again, and we're heading
Back
the hall.
down this way.
Okay. So everybody is heading to that very last hallway.
Sure.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody's in that hallway that goes this way.
Ultimately,
In-
they're at
in
that
this
T.
hallway?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes, we're
Okay.
all in this hallway.
Okay.
I'm
So you
gonna
have
Right
to
hand
the
rule.
left or to the right.
We were using the right hand rule, right?
Yeah.
I'm staying at
No
the
left.
T, just
Where at
Correct
T.
the T.
right
Right
at the
here.
very end of the
Yeah.
T, so I can see around the corner.
So here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to kind of like
I
halfway.
have Kilo with me, so I just want to make sure that it's all good before
Okay.
we.
And where's the rest of the group going?
Right hand
Down to that,
rule.
You're going this way, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Who's approaching that door?
I will.
All right.
I'll be right behind.
Right as you get to the door, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit. Oh, I knew there was a reason for them asking.
7.
7. You're going to get knocked prone as all of a sudden the floor in front of you is no longer there. A swall of stone appears, shutting you out of the hallway, pushing you back, knocking you prone. The
Beautiful.
door flies open and something comes running out of the hallway at you. Roll initiative.
Put yourselves where you were.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right behind those two, I guess.
Yeah, so it'd be.
Kilo didn't get crushed by the wall of stone shooting up from the floor.
Well,
Okay,
luckily
so
she
that
usually
was-
has Keela
I
behind
made a
her.
rule
Yeah,
saying
yeah, that's what I was saying. It's
Yeah.
like it's a good thing that was the choice.
If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to me.
And
He
you were
went up
right
and checked the
there.
door.
I may be a sorcerer now,
I'm right
but I was
behind
a fighter
Eric.
once.
Yeah.
Damn, that doesn't happen to me often.
5% of the time.
I wish that it would have happened on
Arm.
though.
Or come.
No. I rolled a nat 20.
Baracus.
I wouldn't saw that.
You didn't check the door, you didn't check the door, you didn't check the door!
didn't have a chance.
It was probably
to.
on the floor, not on the door.
Put Baracus on the map.
Okay, so you
One.
guys have
Where his head is.
Oh,
there are 4 weird-looking. Hang on, let me see if I can get a better
I wish I had like a
Description.
description of them. Sorry, I gotta find the monster real quick. 4. All right, let's see. Spectacle remnant of a willful soldier or knight. Literally is
great.
holding a shield in one hand, a long sword in the other hand, and there are 4 of them in the room in front of you. 3 of them bust through the door on the far side of the hallway, charging down
Beautiful.
at you guys.
Oh, behind us?
Behind you, yes.
And 4 in front of us.
4 in front of
Do they
you.
look like the things we fought down in the chapel?
No, these look semi.
Ethereal.
They are semi-translucent. They look sort of like ghosts, but they have shields, swords, and are wearing armor.
Does everybody have initiative? All right. Anybody above 20? What do you have?
I have 23.
23.
Nice. Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Yep. Anybody 20? 19?
Oh, because I thought I rolled a
18? 17? 16?
Did you get your initiative?
Yep. 15? 14?
Damn. That's a pretty
13?
Pretty big gap.
12? 11?
11.
11?
This was
10?
10.
10. That's everybody, right? 97
Yeah,
cyber picture.
Yeah, that's everybody. I mean, if you really want to know, it's kind of like that.
This is exactly why I wish I had a magical weapon.
Me too.
I got silver.
Metagaming.
Okay, so yeah, doors fly open.
Both
You're
doors?
right there. Yep.
Okay.
Hello!
So, Corsic, at the end of your turn, you're no longer surprised. Destiny,
Oh.
at the end of your turn, you're no longer surprised.
Surprise rounds. Yay.
Surprise round! Yay!
All right. 1,
A
2,
waste of
3,
a natural
4.
20.
That's what happens when you step on a trap that nobody knew was there.
Yeah. Oh, no, I get it.
Unfortunately, the wall slams up, cutting floor and
All the way to the ceiling.
all the way to the ceiling.
I got you.
And we have no way of determining how thick the wall is, really.
Nope.
I'll bring you in.
Okay.
Do you have to
Roll a
Misty
die.
Step to a place
Roll a
that
die.
you
All right.
see?
D20.
No.
It's
18.
No, I will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Corsic, number 1 is going to smack you.
He's got a long sword, so he's going to use it one-handed.
Their
Right?
initiative is
He has a
over
shield as
23.
well.
No, it was a surprise round. So your turn in the surprise round came and went.
Oh.
Her turn in the surprise round came and went. And now it's their turn in the surprise round.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys were not prepared for that at all. It's
Okay.
literally.
I thought you meant like a surprise round like came and went, and now it's
No,
then you all would have
you're
addressed
first.
us
Yeah.
as well.
You two are first, but you were surprised by the fact that, oh crap, these things
Okay.
are running at us.
Yeah.
But now at the end of your turn, you're no longer surprised and ready for battle. So at the beginning of next round, you can
Ah.
actually
We
act.
Okay.
basically each get to make
All right.
like a free attack. Each
Yeah,
of you, and
that's
then
going to
it's initiative.
be 5 force damage to Corsic.
Okay.
What did it do?
And then it's
swung
going.
long,
It,
so
it
that-
hit him with a long sword, and then does an 18 hit you?
Yes. Yes, it
All right.
does.
Then that's going to be 11. No, I'm sorry. It's 9 more force damage.
17.
All right. And then it's going to be number 2 is going to move up to Arug and try to hit at Arug.
Beautiful.
Don't suppose a 12 hits,
Not this time.
and then I don't suppose that hits at all because that was a lot less.
Beautiful.
And then
3 and 4.
number 3 only has Arug there to take a swipe at. Unfortunately, that's going to miss. And I used a different d20 and I rolled the same thing, and that's going to miss.
Yay!
Freaking fired. Both of those dice are fired. And number 4 doesn't have a target unless we're going to allow him to fight through the door.
Half covered.
Okay.
Add 2 to yours for these, Eric.
Beautiful.
Does a 23 hit
Yes.
with that? Okay, good. Then that's going to be, wow, 11 force damage.
Ouch.
And then a 18?
That matches my AC with the half cover.
Okay. It's going to be a total of 6 force damage.
Bonk.
Arg, no longer surprised.
Hey, we took the same amount of
Malorn,
damage,
no
dude.
longer surprised. Malorn, no longer surprised. 5, 6, 7 are gonna do some running. Or floating, or whatever they do. What do
They have
Drifting?
Yeah, they have no. They have running.
Levitating. Ghosting.
What if they're like just kind of like doing that cartoon thing when they're in the air and they're just
Yeah.
kicking their legs rapidly and just slowly moving forward?
Cool. Spectral armor and shield.
Paddling.
The Phantom Warrior's AC accounts for this spectral armor and shield. So like the shield is literally part of its armor.
they do? Alright, on Destiny, that's pathetic. On Destiny, that's better. 17?
Yeah.
11 force damage. 2 more on Destiny.
Do you want to uncanny dodge that or no?
Not yet.
You know the
Okay.
worst part
And
about this?
miss.
The only way I
Okay.
can hurt
And then
is
2 on Malorn.
not raging.
Natural
Yeah.
1.
And not.
They came
You know
over
what?
in the hall.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so the way that currently goes on, 5 and 6 or 5 and 7 came down and attacked Destiny. 6 moved up
Because
and
this is
more.
still the surprise round?
Yeah, exactly. So it's top of the next round. You are no longer surprised. It's going to be Corsic and Destiny.
I'll let Destiny go first.
Okay.
I still gotta decide what to do.
I may not get to you that quick. Shit in my way now.
I didn't have a chance to yell anything. We're just, this is where we are.
I'm sure I turned around and saw.
I'm gonna
Well, there
burn
was a
hands.
Yeah.
True.
A wall.
Burning
I was just
hands.
gonna message.
Okay.
Yeah.
A thing you can do?
Yes.
Unfortunately, you're not going to get both 5 and 6 due to the fact that it's, well,
5 and 7.
5 and 7. It's only 5 feet wide, the cone.
It's a 15-foot cone.
So it starts at 5
at the start
and
it's
So it starts at
5.
I understand that.
So like, would I hit half of each of them in that first section?
The way magic is supposed to happen, if it doesn't take up the whole thing, then it doesn't affect the creature. Unfortunately, that's one of the things of the rules of a spell on a grid, is that you would declare this is 5 feet, this is 10 feet, and then it would be 15 feet back there. So you would hit either 5 or 7, unfortunately.
I will slash with my silver short sword, which is probably not going to do any good, but that's okay.
Which one? Well, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I see what you mean. You need to hit the ones
Anything
behind
else?
Bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Corsic.
Alright, so what
So
I'm
she
going
was
to
5
do
feet back from them. It would be
is I'm going to take
She was-
Could have
a.
used your bonus action to disengage, and then.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, that could.
I don't know what's going on the other side of the wall, so I'm staying put.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a swipe at the nearest enemy.
You've got 1, 2 right there next to you.
All right.
Do you want to enrage? Do you want
Let's
to
do-
just
let's do
take a swipe?
one. I think I'm just gonna take a swipe because
Okay.
he doesn't. I mean, he was surprised, which should make him angry, but he's not
All right.
angry enough yet.
Cool.
All right.
Taking a swipe at number 1.
Yep, and that's gonna be a total of 14.
That's gonna deflect off of the shield.
Okay.
Do you have extra attack?
I do have extra attack.
All right.
Oh, good. Another one. Wow. That's gonna be a 10.
Yeah, he parries it out of the way with the longsword.
So bonus action, yeah, I am gonna go ahead and rage.
All right. Cool.
1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, and
and 4.
4. So number 1 is going to take 1 swipe at Malorn. Since it's right there, that's going to miss drastically. He's going to take another swipe at Malorn and a 24 to hit. So it's going to be 7 force damage to you. Number 2 is going to attack Corsic. 15.
Nope.
Okay. And a 21.
That definitely hits.
That's going to be 6 force damage. I believe that's still halved for you because it's everything but psychic.
Yep.
Then number 3 is going to take a swing at Arrow. That's going to be a 13 and a bad roll. And then number 4 with your half cover is going to be a miss.
You want to
and-
borrow some of mine?
And a freaking 22.
Sure.
So 10 force.
Ouch.
The damage diers are working for him.
Yeah,
You got
it's-
max and 1 below max when he hit you.
I
All right,
felt
that's-
it.
That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 on their turns, and it's going to be Eric.
So there's. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark number 1.
Okay.
And then start swinging.
All right.
That's a natural 1, so that doesn't hit.
Nope.
This offhand is a 19.
That's a hit.
So D6 and D6. So 4, 10, 11, 12, 13 slashing.
Okay.
How much of that is magic?
6.
Okay, so got it. All right, and that was number 1.
Yeah, and then with my Dread Ambusher, I'm going to use the free extra attack on that. 15.
No. Is that from the Xanthars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because whenever I take the attack action,
Yeah.
that's when that
Anything
happens.
else?
Action, bonus action. Don't think so.
Lauren, you are trapped on the other side of a stone wall.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You gonna stand up?
Roll. See
You're
it
prone.
For
Trapped.
for my
I couldn't have stood up on the surprise round.
No.
Nope.
When
You
you're
get
surprised,
nothing.
you can't do anything.
Oh, that's crappy. Yeah, I'll stand up. I'm gonna message you. Bring the wall down.
Who?
She was right in front of me, so wherever
Yeah.
she is now.
So Sam, technically the surprise round was the first turn of combat.
Well, I missed something.
That's okay.
She does not hear you.
must be magic.
I wouldn't have
It's a
known that.
stone wall more than a foot thick. Message
That's
doesn't pass through.
Oh, yeah, kind of like detect magic and stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wish I could cast spells more easily.
Anything else, Lauren?
That's my action, and I don't have enough movement to do shit. So
What's this room
Lauren.
like again? What do I recall of how that room was?
That was the dragon, dust dragon, smoke dragon.
Oh, not so bad. All right.
Stone walls all the way around.
Minor deterrent. Let's see.
Minor deterrent.
So for this round, I'm gonna do something else. She'll have to wait a moment. I'm gonna do my Spirit Guardians.
Okay. There
Yeah.
you go.
Drop that.
Cool. What type of damage are you going to have your Spirit Guardians do?
Well, since I'm good, they have to do.
I thought you can still choose.
Radiant?
No.
I think it's automatic.
They're. Oh, I happen to be on the page too.
If you are good or neutral, it does radiant. If you're evil, it does necrotic.
Yeah, and they come out as angelic or fey. They're fey for me.
Okay. Cool. It mattered for a specific reason.
No, I
on
get
the-
that, yeah.
On the monster.
Yeah, if I was hoping it'll still work on them, but we'll find out.
All right.
Mark that off, and then I will. Would I leave his would I get an opportunity attack if I move into this square?
No.
That's what I'm gonna do.
No, you could literally move all the way next to Destiny, and the only one that would get an attack opportunity is number 1.
No, I'm just gonna go to right here.
Okay.
Things that I can keep track. That was an epsilon or something.
It's going to be 5, 6, and 7's turn as soon as he's done adjusting the Spirit Guardians, I believe, he's drawing on the map.
So 5, 6, and 7. That's you. Wisdom saving
No,
throw.
that's you.
Was that
I
me?
was doing
Oh yeah,
1,
you
2,
were 1,
3,
2, 3,
4.
and 4. Oh man, I don't do saving throws. Hey, I do saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws is 16 on that one.
That's a
Fail.
tie.
Okay, so pass, fail, fail.
Yep. So 2 failures.
3d8.
First one, number 5.
Yeah.
Going in order. Ooh, nice.
15.
And that is for half, right?
Save.
Yes. Okay, so how much you got? 15?
15.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 8 and then 15. Top of the round. Nope. Their turn. Yeah, their turn. Sorry.
Yeah. Take that.
Yeah.
They dissolve into dust. Top of the round. Woo!
Yay!
All right.
The other one's dissolving to dust. Yay!
Let's do this top to bottom. 5 and 7 are gonna slash at Destiny. That's a 17.
Oh, did one of them.
Yep.
No.
That's 4 whole force damage.
Okay.
Next one is a 15.
Miss.
Alright, 7's attacks. That's a natural 20. It's only 9 damage.
Uncanny dodge it still.
Alright.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
looking at you.
You rolled a natural 20.
Oh, yeah. I rolled
Oh,
a natural
you were attacking Destiny?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is
That
it?
one since I'm right there and can see it. Lathander says no.
Oh, yeah. See, I was
Instead
gonna
of 9 damage,
6 damage.
6 damage.
Are you still gonna dodge that or are you gonna hold it?
Still gonna dodge it. I'm
Okay.
already taking damage.
And your last attack on you is a miss anyway.
Beautiful.
Sorry, it matters for the natural 20. We gotta
Yeah.
remember.
Hey, he's not paying attention. It doesn't
Yeah,
count.
I know.
Number
Okay.
6 is gonna hit. He's gonna hit Mr. Lathander twice.
Hopefully.
It's gonna attempt to.
Modified 20. 7 damage. And your spirit guardians a one-off or are they a concentration? They're concentration.
Concentration. Let you die today. Hey, that works.
Yeah.
More than
And the
fine.
second hit on you is a big fat miss, probably. 14 doesn't hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is the top of the round. Destiny Corsic.
Go ahead and go first.
I'm gonna try and slash number 5. Because he's being a dick. 24 to hit with a silver short sword.
A little bit.
You get sneak attack.
Why?
Because you don't choose a swashbuckler?
Yeah, it has no.
There's something else within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
7.
And that was number 5.
Yep.
And you've got
Okay.
no friends next to you.
Anything else?
Offhand.
Same one?
Yep. 16.
Yeah. Wait, what?
16.
16? How do you add that? Okay,
I
yeah,
have
that's
a
a
plus
hit.
8.
That's a hit.
4.
Okay.
Non-silver.
So
Okay.
I have a question in regards to extra attack. Because it says whenever you take the attack action,
Yes.
you get an extra attack.
Yes.
So if I were to cast the spell Ice Knife, it is a ranged spell attack.
It's a spell
Yeah,
attack,
you're
not a
casting
attack.
a spell,
not an
not
attack.
taking the attack action.
Okay. Alright.
Good
Elsewise,
That'd
that'd
be
be
cool.
Super overpowered.
Ice Knife
It's
attack.
one
or the other.
I think they're all in range.
Yeah, so
Wisdom
wisdom
saving
saving throws all around.
They
So
consider-
number 1
I didn't go
is
yet.
going to be an 8.
I didn't go yet.
Number 2 is going to
yeah.
be a 6.
I haven't gone yet, so
Oh,
this
yeah.
hasn't
Oh,
happened
yeah.
yet.
They're just finishing. They're
Oh,
going to finish
yeah,
their,
okay, I'm
their
sorry.
thing and then
Go
jump
ahead,
back to you.
Corsic. Go ahead. I'll save those
fails.
rolls. Nope.
That's
Nope.
fine, yeah. No,
Not their
that's
turn
okay.
yet. They don't have to take the damage yet. Go ahead, Corsic.
Yeah.
You're
Exactly
raging
right.
now. Do you want
I'm raging.
Yeah.
I'm not going to attack recklessly.
So you're
Now,
next to
number
1
one
and
and
2
number 2.
right
I'm
now.
going to keep trying to attack number 1.
All right.
It's going to be a 19 to hit.
That's a
A
hit.
little bit.
Alright. Then it's going to be 2d6. It's going to be a total of 17 slashing.
Okay.
Non-magical. Roll your second attack.
Okay. Does it feel like my blade is connecting with them? or-
Your blade is connecting with them, but it's also like passing through them a bit, so you're not thinking
Yeah.
it's as effective as you'd like it to be.
Okay. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's going to be a 26.
That's a hit.
Total of 15 slashing.
Okay. Now, number 1's wisdom saving throw is a 17.
I'm going to go ahead and...
Number
Bonus action, I'm going to go into a bear form.
2, okay, is a 14. Number 3 is a 2, and number 4 is a 5.
That's
3 fails.
Yeah.
Get him.
Much better. 18.
18.
Can you use the bathroom real quick? Can you, if they attack me, can you take care of
Yeah.
damage and stuff?
All right, so number 1 is going to attack Maloran twice. First attack is going to be a 10, and second attack is a 17.
17 matches.
Okay, so that's going to be 11 force damage.
Get a concentration check.
Number 2 is going to take a swing at Corsic, a 16 in bear form.
14.
So that's going to hit.
So you need the other player.
He gave me the wrong one.
Oh.
11 points of force damage to Corson.
I rolled
Halved
a
is
15.
6 or
Go
5?
ahead.
We always round up.
It's a
Six.
Constitution saving throw, but
Okay, so
it's
17.
Yeah, it's.
And a 12 to hit the bear.
It's a 14.
Okay, cool. Then number 3 is going to attack Arab with a 21.
Uh-huh.
And that is going to be 8 force damage and a concentration check.
Yeah.
Anything else?
18
Oh yeah, you're fine.
before bonuses.
24 to hit with the second attack. And that's going to be 11 force damage.
Great.
I am teetering.
Number 4 is going to attack you with a
Half covered.
half cover. Yeah, so 14.
Nope.
And a less than 14, so that's miss.
Okay.
It's a 13.
And you
Oh
did
wait, I
your
need the second
concentration check.
No longer concentrating.
Okay, we jumped ahead. His bear, he does a bear that's a large size, right?
Yeah.
He fills the next available space.
Yeah, but you can't large size into that hallway and force things out of the.
No, so the way it reads is that like you would be popped into the next available space. So wherever within range that is, he just is.
So he ends up down here.
Yeah, he
Or into
mutates
the
over
room.
there. Is generally how that works.
Into the room ahead of him, behind those two that are attacking Corsic.
Yeah, technically that's
Or Eric, I mean.
Okay.
But if we're gonna let him do that, even though it's not his movement, that's gotta be opportunity attacks because that's too broken. You can't just teleport to turn into a bear.
I know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, when you the fact that you channel changing into a large sized creature in this particular hallway here, Jared, we're having some.
We're having some issues. 'cause
Yeah,
there's
we're
no
having
room.
some
wasn't
issues
thinking
because of
about
the wording on certain things. So don't come back over here.
Wasn't gonna look at your stuff.
That doesn't matter. Don't come back over here.
Actually, what happened is I thought that you were holding my character sheet for some reason.
We're holding it hostage until we determine what happens to you.
I see.
Yes, I don't know like where even that.
He's looking it up right
So
now
what's
to see.
what is the exact question?
I think it forces other things.
Since there's nowhere for you to fit right where you changed at,
I'd say
where
6
do you
up,
end
Lorna.
up? Because you're supposed to go to the next available space.
And then
Yeah.
But we're trying to figure out where that
I think it was in the
would be.
DMG that
And
it
whether
explained
there's
something
going to
like
be
that.
The case, then
opportunity
we take
attacks
that.
against you because of you moving.
yeah, it would take that.
Because you're basically going to
Phantom
teleport
Well, I'm not
somewhere
moving.
else
I'm
in
moving
the
against
hall.
my will,
You were
so
difficult
it's
to
not.
I was kind of thinking that too, that it shouldn't be, because that's what.
But you're also choosing
opportunity
to change
attacks
shape
state.
in a spot that you know is too small for you.
Okay, so
So it
nothing
would
bad
be-
happens to him.
I didn't,
It's just
though.
Warrior's kind of in him. He's the incorporated.
At least as a player, I didn't know,
Yeah.
and as a character, my character wouldn't care. It's just,
Yeah.
He's not filling it with his bear, he's just controlling his bear.
Okay, so that does shove.
just gonna move
what
stuff
we're
to
gonna do is we're gonna
accommodate.
shove Malorn forward, and due to the fact that the Phantom Warrior has incorporeal movement and it is essentially non-solid, we're going to leave number 1 in the same your space that it is. You're kind of
He's
occupying
already
its.
fighting that one.
Yeah,
anyway,
you're
so-
kind of like occupying the same space as number 1. Right
There.
okay.
You
So I moved
control
one
not a
space.
square, you control a rhombus
Rhombus.
this turn.
Until you kill them.
Okay.
All right. Okay, and that was my turn, so it's going to be Eric's turn.
Oh. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Which one?
Where am I now?
You have
Oh,
number
there.
one and
Still gonna go after number 1.
Okay.
I slap you.
With the bear, can number 1 get half cover?
Did somebody already roll?
I rolled a 17.
Plus.
Yeah, half cover.
17 plus.
24.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'll let you have that one.
Like, yeah.
8 slashing, 3 magical.
8 slashing, 3 magical.
3 magical
3
slashing.
of that or 3 on top of that?
So 8 regular slashing, 3 magical slashing.
Okay.
Because it take,
high.
or is it just magic damage? You had mentioned something
I got
about
it.
this before.
We got it.
Okay.
Super almost dead.
And then swing at it again. 16.
Miss.
Okay. And that's my action bonus action, and I don't want to move.
You had to pull that axe back because of bear ass.
Yeah.
Right. Thorn?
I'm gonna spend my time like searching the walls and the wall in front of me.
All right. Do an
on the floor,
investigation.
is there some way to swing a wall down?
It's a good thought.
16?
It seems to be a solid stone wall that goes from floor to ceiling. It's knocking on it. You can tell it's pretty thick,
Okay.
and as far as you can tell, there's no way through it or around it. You could tell, yeah, sure. With the 16, you could tell that it was magically created.
Okay. So I'm gonna go around here to this wall and just next time check that out. See if there's.
The puff dragon comes back out of the thing, hisses at you again, then flies out the door and down the hallway.
Cool.
Oh, wow. Now you can loot his hoard.
Maybe.
His char hoard.
And did you take Keela with you?
Yes.
Well, yeah, she would have come with them.
All right.
So I'm just kind of in the
So why did the
corner
dragon
there.
leave? Did she go back in the room?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You didn't even know it left. You're raging in a bear.
I know that, but as a player,
There's out
I'm
of a
trying to
solid
interpret
stone
what
wall.
happened.
Malorn, what would you like to do?
All right. Crikey.
Crikey.
I see damage being delivered all over the place.
So I noticed that you rolled your bear health just recently. The damage that was applied to you, have you taken that damage off of the newly
I
rolled
didn't
hit points?
know that I'd taken damage.
Well,
you
you
were
took
gone,
6.
damage was taken.
6?
You took a little more than 6.
He did 11 rounded down.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'm keeping track.
All right. As long as it gets taken off the new health, because I just saw him roll the health
Yeah.
and wasn't sure that the
Yeah,
damage
I
was
asked.
left.
This bear is healthier.
Yeah, I rolled high this time.
Still there. 6 moved.
Yeah, 6 got pushed.
Was that a declaration of intent there, Justin?
You are the biggest thing in the hallway.
Yeah.
Tasty,
Alright.
tasty bear.
Was that not your intent to make yourself a target to save
Always
your
the biggest
friends?
thing in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, at least I can see over him. That's good.
Yeah, I'm short.
All right, so yeah, that's what I'll do this round, actually.
I do want to clarify something since it is your turn. Your spirit guardians no longer reach 3 and 4 because you got
Yeah,
pushed.
I moved. It's all right. I will do a spell and a cantrip. So cantrip, I will do on number 1. Try the Sacred Flame.
Dexterity saving throw for that one is a 10.
Woohoo! 2d8.
8. Thank you. 11
Was number 1
plus nothing. Yeah, number 1.
super dead?
All right.
Nice.
I was really hoping so. And then for my
Action, balance the action economy back into our
bonus
favor.
action, I will do spiritual weapon.
4 foot
Okay.
6.
And I will
Okay, so
put
you can't
that
quite
right
see
here
it.
next to me.
I'm about 5 feet.
M squared.
The shoulder.
Alright.
Does that mean
And
that
attack
he
number
now
6.
takes up a full
You
space?
cannot.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
On the same turn that
Woo!
he makes the weapon appear, you can make an attack.
It gets an attack right then and there.
Spiritual
As
weapon.
part of the bonus action
Yep.
casting
Yes.
it?
The
You
first
have to
turn.
take your action?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I'm
Nope.
thinking Shadowblade. Okay, go ahead.
I remember this well because I did the same thing.
I
It's,
love it.
Spiritual weapon's really broken because it's a 1-up and he doesn't have to concentrate on it.
yep. It's so
So
good.
you can concentrate on spirit guards and have spiritual weapon going at the same time.
Yep.
It's really broken.
Yep.
I know. That one doesn't. That
Clerics
one has
are
no
strong.
concentration.
I know.
20.
20 to hit hits.
Cast it at first level because you didn't say otherwise.
Yeah, second level.
Yeah, I went back to playing a cleric in Pathfinder
1d8
after
for-
playing this, and I'm just like,
per
I
level.
hate this thing. I hate clerics in Pathfinder.
I just want something happening. 8 damage.
8. And that's force damage?
Force damage, yes.
Alright.
And I will leave it there. This way I'm helping Destiny out and myself a little bit.
There's going to be a small thud here in the next round.
Yeah, I know.
It's all good.
Well, I can't see how, from where I had thoughts of that, but I can't really see how damaged
I'm not
you
sweating
are
it or
and stuff.
anything, so don't worry about
And
it.
I'm prepared.
I was just for narration's sake.
Why would that not work?
I saw where you're at.
You casting the spell, it doesn't make the weapon attack at the same time.
Maybe. It's weird. Either way.
Okay, so 5, 6, and 7 are up. 5 and 7 are going to attack Destiny.
Wisdom saving
6 is going to attack Malorn. No, I don't think they want to do that this time.
No?
Fail
So they're just
for
going to take full
5.
damage because they're foregoing the save?
Fail for 6. Fired for that die.
Not as good. 6.
6?
Yeah, with 3d8s.
Did you miss count? That seems awfully low.
It's like
1, 2, and a 3.
that's a quarter. That's a quarter of max.
Okay. I just want you to know it's his fault that these are all going to hit you now because I fired the die that was going to roll badly against you.
That one's gonna be worse. Hey.
What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
Failing.
Yes, I
And
picked
on
up
the line.
Baracus' curse ability.
22.
Oh, okay.
7 force damage and a concentration attack.
He's concentrating.
9, 10, 11.
And the second hit on you is a 15. I don't suppose that hits.
And what was the name? 7.
Yep.
Corsic and Destiny, top of the round.
I like to slash at number 6.
Cool.
I would like to.
But you're
I'm
not
going
gonna.
to try again.
Still get my.
That one does.
That one will hit. 17 plus 8. And now I have a buddy nearby.
Yep.
So I get 4.
Oh, nice. Love that sound.
27.
Actually, what I love.
That was your
Offhand.
Offhand. Non-silver.
Yes.
No.
So-
so 22.
22. And that was on number 6.
Still a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just realized I've been gimping my attack bonus.
Alright.
Oh.
That's a
Don't do
bear.
that.
Should actually be 7, not 5. Alright, so. It's less than what I would have been getting. That's not cheating. It's making it a challenge. So yeah, I'm going to swipe at number 2. I'm going to try and bite him first. Roar. And there's only one there, right? Currently attacking me.
Yeah, number 2.
All right.
Are you
I'm gonna-
attacking as a brown bear?
Yes.
Okay. You no longer roll +4 to hit when you transform into a brown bear. You now roll +6. As of 3 days ago,
Yeah.
they errated the
A lot of stuff.
and it is now brown bears have a +6 to attack opposed to a +4.
Oh, you
That's the
don't
only change to them,
add anything to it, like your
Nope.
strength or nothing.
No.
It's just
No, because
all
your strength
together?
is replaced by the bear.
Oh, because I have 5 written down here.
You shouldn't. You should have been attacking with +4, and now you should be attacking with +6.
Either way, you went up.
Cool.
Roll the die.
Nice.
Seriously, fight something.
Okay,
Fight number
fine.
2. Fight number 2.
I am fighting number 2 recklessly.
Fight number 2. How dare you?
It does
Alright,
have
so that's
other
21.
things.
It's-
for the
yeah,
damage,
21,
but nothing
thank you.
affects this
What?
21 to hit.
Okay, a little bit.
D8 plus 4.
And what level druid are you?
2.
Okay.
It's going to be total of 11, actually.
Okay.
Piercing. And then claws. I'm so glad I'm reckless.
17.
Yeah, thank you. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay.
Did you go reckless on the first attack?
Yes.
Yes. 2d6 plus 6. Alright, so it's going to be 14. Slashing.
Okay.
14 bear damage.
Is that everything?
Question.
Yes.
Will, it is your turn. Number
Number
2
two is-
has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Make a wisdom saving throw of a 15.
Fail.
Ooh-ah.
Roll well.
1.
No.
8.
8. Not well enough.
Alright, so number
Advantage on the bear.
2 is going to attack Corsic. That's going to be a 24 to hit the bear.
Yeah.
So you're going to take a total of 6 force damage from that one, and have it back down, and a 22 to hit with the second hit, for a total of 10 force damage. on
Alright.
that one.
8 overall.
Yep. On Arag, number 3 is going to be a 13 and a. Don't want to talk about it. Number 4 is going to miss and 17.
I am unconscious. Wait, is this?
That's the half
Is it the one with the half cover?
Yeah.
I'm conscious.
Son. You're 18.
Survive that round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 17.
It's your turn.
Woo!
Possibly your last turn.
Probably.
Yeah. For a little while.
I'm going to use my bonus action to shift my,
Hunter's Mark.
yeah, to the one that I'm standing next to.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Well,
4.
am I able to tell how these, like, are they wavering at all in any fashion?
They're undead ghosts, so they don't really have anything that you can judge to determine their.
Sure, the one
blindness.
that's been slapping me, number 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at that one.
Okay.
15.
15. That's a miss.
Okay, and with the second attack, 23.
That's a hit.
So 5 magical and 6 slashing.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Florin.
All right.
Maybe I should have taken the dodge action. It's
So
all good.
I'm just gonna move up and down the wall, looking
Okay.
for the same thing,
Okay. Looking for the same thing.
like buttons or a hidden door or something that I can get on the
Oh,
other
Do
side.
an
yeah.
investigation.
That's right. The hand axe I've been attacking with was the
10.
magical one.
I
The
can't
plus 1 hand
for
axe.
crap.
I missed out.
I can't get through that one, so I'm looking for another way through to help them. I don't know what's going on over there,
Yeah,
but
sure. Thank you.
All right. Hang on a second. I will get back to you in a minute and move on.
that's fine.
Malorn.
All right, no one dropped.
Yeah.
No small thuds.
Okay. Then I turn to
No
the
potatoes.
wall next to me
Of course, it
and
can now inhabit the whole square.
cast a stone shape and make a passage through the wall.
Does Spirit Guardians now drop
Well-
because Stone Shape requires concentration?
No, it doesn't take concentration, but I am gonna drop Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
You can drop Spirit Guardian. Well, you can drop a concentration spell at any time.
Yeah. And stone shape is just instantaneous.
Okay.
No
What would you
concentration.
say?
Drop it though.
So that she doesn't get blasted by
I
Spirit
touch a
Guardians.
stone object of medium size or smaller,
Oh, gotcha.
or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension.
That's funny though.
And form it into a shape that suits your purpose.
Okay.
And the one I'm doing through is a small passage through a wall.
So you literally turn around to the wall behind you, and Florin, as you are investigating the wall, you hear this, and Lauren sticks his head in there. Hey!
So I'll use my action to run back around.
No, it's right where you're standing.
Right
Oh,
where
where I'm
you're
standing.
standing.
Okay,
in the
sorry, I
room,
thought it was back at
right
the
in
wall.
that
He can't
corner.
do that through a magical wall, but he can do it through a regular wall.
Which I'm glad that I ended up at this spot. Because
Well, it just happened to be convenient that you
Hey! Alright.
So now you can
and
see
you see the fey things flitting around, but then I'm gonna drop it.
because you did
it
not
would end up hurting
hurting her. Okay. All right. Looking around though, the ceiling is stone, and so looking at that wall, there was no way through. Unfortunately.
No, it's fine. I kind of gathered that, so I was going to look for another way through.
Well, you just found one.
Really have
You can forego your second
It's
attack.
always, or not. It's not always prepared, but yeah, I have my checkpoint there.
It does not
All
apply.
right.
Because we came into
it's gonna
this
be class
castle.
It already has.
That is a random.
We came into a stone castle, so I know.
Then you're still
5 and 7 attack the road.
My only 4th level spell.
15.
Action, I get 2 attacks.
but you can't use the same attacks
Where it hits his
because
note.
it's
15.
Where it hits his note.
23.
Where it hits his.
with the
7 force damage.
I can't dodge.
6 attacks Malorn.
Well, that's why I'm looking it up.
20 modified.
It's like, I know I can't.
10 force damage.
Extra attack.
15.
But
Why are you
just
forcing me
you already
to
used that particular motion, so it's not going to have an effect.
Corsic and Destiny, top of the
And
round.
then trying to just open
Gonna
your mouth
slash at
and
number
open
6
it.
again.
Okay, if you insist.
I do insist.
I'll continue looking
You're very
at this
insistent.
case, but I.
23 to hit
Uh-huh, with sneak attack.
with sneak attack.
Poke him.
10, 15, 25, 26, 27.
27 non-magical damage kills the thing that.
Alright, then I'm going to offhand with my non-silver short sword and try to shank him for 5.
5.
Thank you.
19 to
You
hit.
used your spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
6.
We all got caught up.
God dang, man! Take your salt out on the people who are making you salty, not the poor cleric. Jeez.
Who do you think makes us salty?
Yeah.
Mostly the
Nathaniel
clerics.
says no.
Yeah, there you
DM says no.
go. Yeah.
Tough. Tough.
I'd say the
Tinkies.
bonus action was me dropping my spells.
All right.
Besides, we gave him a free little
Corsic.
that says no when he wasn't
That's
using it
true.
earlier. So.
All right. So I am going to.
Well, free. They reminded me.
I have a question for you guys after
Okay.
like break and stuff.
Alright.
So is 2 dead or is he
Well, I was
not?
gonna cast
2
it.
dead is not dead.
No,
2
two
still
is
alive.
Still dead? Okay. Still recklessly. Okay, so that's going to be a total of 20.
That's a hit.
That's with the bite.
D8.
1d8. 6. Wow. All right, so 7 points of piercing damage,
So
Okay.
4. Okay.
and then second attack with the claws. Wow, I'm really bad today. That's 16.
Barely.
All right, cool. I'm just glad I hit. I don't care. You steal my points. All right, total of it's also +4 or yeah, +4. So 6 is 13. Slash.
Dead.
Super dead.
Cool. Nice.
Cool. Wow.
As
then-
soon as you rolled, you
and
took
then-
the map to erase
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I will expend a spell to heal myself for 1d6.
Okay. Will's turn.
It's only 1d6.
Is there enough room for me to move to the
Personal
next
slot.
guy, or no?
No.
Okay.
Now you got Arg in your way.
Yeah, but don't worry. Number 3 just stepped up.
Oh, okay, cool.
And number 4 is going to move out of the doorway so that he no longer has to worry about half cover on arrow. So number 3 is going to take 2 advantage swings at the raging bear because he went reckless. So the first one
I did last turn
is going to
too.
miss.
Oh my god.
Wow. And the
Still miss.
second one is going to be an 18.
That hits the bear.
I imagine so. So that's going to be 7 force damage to you. Then on Arag, that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And
Potatoes.
It's going to be 9 force damage.
Yep.
Are you still standing?
Oh, I said potatoes.
Potatoes. Then he's going to take the hit while you are on the ground. Or no, with the incorporalness, he can. Would you allow him to occupy that same space?
Yeah, I mean, you can basically float above your corpse.
Quick question. Could I take a reaction to move over top of his
No,
body?
you cannot take a reaction to move over top of his body. Unfortunately,
Okay.
that's not a feat or anything that you can do. But don't worry,
Okay,
because
that's
a
fine.
22 just hit the bear.
I'm okay with that. I'm just, I was asking.
Not hitting the bottom.
4 points of force damage.
Woo!
Kicking butt over here.
I am kicking butt.
Boy, this tickles.
No, we are both doing terrible. Arg, death saving throw, please.
Beautiful.
That is. I don't add my constitution to that.
No,
correct?
No,
Each
it's just a
one.
straight roll.
8, that's a failure.
Yeah. I get stabbed, I die.
Florin, you
You don't have
You have targets on 7
It's straight D20.
and 5 because you can't see 3.
I can't see through the bear.
No, you can't see through the bear. And who erased number 4?
11.
Oh, you moved 4. Okay.
Four.
I did.
I see it. I
Slightly.
Yeah, with the large bear in the way.
So you can peek around and see 5 and 7, but you can't look through a bear.
Or you can squeeze through your 2 friends and,
Yeah, you're
and be
allowed to
right
move
next to
through.
5 and 7.
friends' spaces.
No, but that would leave Kila alone.
So while I'm fighting, I'm gonna try and
her while she was
I'm gonna try and tell
I'm not
Signal
leaving her
Warden-
unattended.
They can't get past me to get to her.
I'm gonna cast a 3rd level Chaos Bolt on number 5.
Understand.
Okay, roll to hit.
Bang.
Ooh. Probably not. 12.
Nope.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Is that it? Malorn.
Okay.
Trying to signal Malorn. Obviously, nobody understands me because I'm a
When
bear,
he
but.
dropped, I did yell out, no.
Oh, I see. I didn't hear that, so.
Because you were a bear.
Yeah.
I'm a bear. I'm an angry bear, so yeah, I
A
definitely don't hear much.
raging, reckless bear.
Definitely don't hear much. I haven't eaten in
There's
quite some time.
potatoes
so.
on the ground.
Shacko taters.
Does that mean if I get attacked on the ground, I'm turning into mashed potatoes?
Oh my god.
Exactly what that means.
Oh, Lord.
And because of
let's hope
that,
so.
now something's going to attack you on the ground because that was a really bad pun.
I don't know if I want to just do
Only if it's
mass
bludgeoning
healing
damage.
word on
You deserve to be
You're only gonna be
pun-ish.
at a few hit points.
I said he deserves to be pun-ish.
Pun-ished.
Will get some point. Half a point.
No point.
I've got a backup character. Don't worry.
I have a brilliant
Me
idea.
too.
Just start with spiritual weapon so you don't forget it.
I know.
You do
I know what
do
you're
what
doing.
Malorn would do.
Do you? Do you know?
All right. Then, yeah,
Building
I'm gonna
characters
do
is half the fun.
healing word or spare the dying on you, one or the other. But
Well,
healing
healing-
word only puts you at a few hit points.
Well, it maxes it out because I'm a 0.
But it
Yeah,
would
but
also
still,
reset
it's
his
still
death
only
Yeah,
saves
it also
too.
resets his failures, whereas stabilizing doesn't. He gets hit again. He's
Well,
still
they
Spare
both
the
do.
dying.
They reset
Yeah.
reset it one way or the other.
Spare the dying doesn't.
When
not-
a
it's not
creature's
That's
been
when you gain
stabilized.
HP. It stabilizing doesn't. It doesn't.
I don't know, it
reset.
doesn't give me
it's-
HP,
he
but it
doesn't
does.
need to do any more death saves.
No, you don't have to make more saves.
Yeah.
But it doesn't reset
That's a good
your
point.
counter until you gain HP.
Yeah, because you're still at 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Well, the
So-
healing word will be good anyway because we'll all.
And then
take
you have a
benefit
bonus action.
from
I was
it.
gonna say you can do
Or a
mass
regular
healing word or
action.
A
something.
regular action, yeah, but I can't spell. Do any
You can do mass
spell.
healing word and then do
Sacred
the
Flame or
sacred
something.
flame. Yeah, you get 2
Yeah.
spells off,
So,
and
yeah,
you
I'm
get to
gonna
smack
do
him with
the-
your magical weapon. Don't forget that.
What are you doing? Whose turn is it?
Why not?
Still Malorn's?
Because I have to use my bonus action. It takes
Oh.
a bonus action for that. I'm going to do the mass healing word.
Okay.
So anyone that's been hit of us will get this, except for him will get max, which is 9.
So you heard 9, Eric.
Nice.
And the rest
Everybody
of us
gets
are
9.
at 9.
Whoa!
That was
Everybody gets 9. You get 9. You get 9. You get 9. You get 9. And you get
Everyone
9.
gets help.
And I will sacred flame something. Alright.
Which one are you sacred flaming?
May as well do something. Actually.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and
Worth
change.
moving.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll stand here. I'll sacred flame number 7.
Oh wait, that's yours.
No.
No, that is mine. Damn. Okay, well that's a 10.
Oh, good.
So I don't know if you wanted to roll it different, but the last sentence of that one.
I was about to show him.
Doing that. Nice.
The number approaches from 6 0. Yeah.
I could have swore it was only.
Like I said, if that's the rule, then that's the rule. I just wanted to show you the reason where I
No,
was basing.
I was remembering the rule wrong.
Okay.
All right.
6.
6 on 7.
Yeah.
What rule? What question came up?
Stabilizing versus
resetting death saving
HP
throws.
for resetting death saves.
Oh no, if you become stable, it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was.
You're just clarifying.
But stable.
Making sure we all have clear and concise communication. You would get you'd get re-damaged and yeah, you get the 2.
7. Smack destiny a bunch of
Automatically a
times. Or not. Natural 20.
No.
That's bad. 11.
He said. No.
Uncanny dodge.
No, he said no.
Oh.
8 instead.
8 instead, still uncanny dodge.
It's 2 uses of that.
2 more.
Yep.
He's got it.
Okay.
They both.
Fire that dice, man.
I did.
You're gonna run out of dice here soon.
Extreme prejudice.
I don't know what I said.
Destiny and Corsic. I just filter him out, so I don't even know what the number says.
What? They were healed? No, they weren't. You die.
Gonna slash at number 5.
Hey, I rolled a
12.
bunch of those against
No.
you.
Thanks, Yale.
It's not on the table when you get so fired.
And nope. Okay.
Never mind.
Conversation.
I'm going to move. There.
Okay.
Where'd you move?
Just she's taking a
Just
step
one square
forward.
down.
Just because.
She doesn't like that position.
All right.
Try and get a better angle.
Angle is your problem. Okay.
You got number 3 right there, Corsican, and 4.
Okay, so
Easier for you to move forward if you wanted to.
I can't like just scoot him out of the way without using an action. So yeah, the one that's taking up his square.
Number 4.
Number 4. I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay.
Recklessly.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you as much. I want you to have fun too, Dustin. So there you go.
Hey, he's the one attacking you. I'm attacking the people on the other end of the hall.
I still want you to have fun, Justin.
Well, in that case.
Well, that was
With the
almost
bite, so
a
22 to hit for the bite.
Yeah, a little bit.
In that case, it missed. If you want that fun.
Wow. All
Here's the
right,
fun.
so we got a grand total of 7 piercing.
Okay.
And second attack with the claws. That's 22 to hit.
Okay.
Yep, 86. I don't know why. We keep like throwing them in a big old pile. I had them organized for a reason. All right, so we got 15 slashing.
15?
Yes, 15.
Dang, if it wasn't for what these are, that would have been a lot more.
Yeah, you're right. It would be. I don't think that's...
Number 3 is going to attack the bear twice. Natural 20.
Are we on a new round?
We are on a new round, but your turn has not
It hasn't
come.
come up
He
yet.
said no against her,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's the same round.
I'd use it, but occasionally.
Cool.
See?
How come he gets to keep his?
Because he's not
It's going to be 14 force
Okay.
damage.
Just
to
7.
you.
Got it,
And
got
the second one from that one on you is a 21.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be 11 force damage
Okay.
from that one.
So 7 plus 6 is 13.
Number
big, I can't
4
see
is
over
going to attack you.
21
The first one is going to probably miss with an 11.
minus...
So we've got a 14.
And the second one is going to hit with a 22
Yeah, okay.
and 10 force damage.
what was the first
This one really
damage?
likes.
First one missed. Second one hit. So an additional 5 on
Okay.
top of what you've already been doing.
I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, the bear's looking a little bloody.
You are awake and you kind of see
Uh-huh.
like the underside of this.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not standing
Spectral
over
jump. I'm gonna
you.
stand up.
Oh, I see. You're gonna stand up inside the...
Yep.
If he stands up, what's that gonna do to the?
They had to force him out. The
Ah.
He's incorporeal,
Yeah.
so he can move through spaces. People.
Oh my gosh, you better get out of
The
the way.
bear
Commit
is not
seppuku.
taking up 20 square feet, or 400 square feet. Or, no, 100, yeah. The
What?
bear is not taking up 100 square feet in 10 by 10
I
space.
was like,
so
I'm a
the
big
4 is
bear.
mostly in the bear space, a little in your space.
Okay. So yeah, you stand up.
Take the magic hand axe. The magic hand axe this time, and whack it.
Okay.
17.
Yes.
Instead of smash with a hammer, it's slash it with a hand axe.
6.
6. Number 4 with a magic hand axe.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Second attack. 17.
Hit.
8.
Now number 4's gone.
Woo!
Now we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No longer messing up combat movements.
Bonus
I'm-
action.
Just balance.
I'm gonna just move to the other side of number 3 so that we're flanking it with the door.
So you move through the doorway.
Out here?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to be here or here? Because we were doing slanted as a straight shot, door is half cover for both of you.
I'd rather have the half cover.
Yeah,
So you're going to stay where number 4 was,
Uh-huh.
which puts the monster at half cover from you.
That's fine. That is absolutely
Okay.
fine.
I
because
wanna
it's
make sure
imposed-
that's clarified.
It's both ways, and that's what I want.
Just hope I don't turn the other way, because then my butt will go bop. I'm just like,
Well,
Pushing
no,
the
that.
side.
So I'm on the other side of the door that they came
oh,
through now.
never mind.
And hopefully another wall doesn't show up. Can I look to my right real quick and see what I see?
Sure.
I see nothing. Got it.
Empty room right now.
Awesome.
I'll get to the
As
room
lo-
description in a minute.
I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't a dude like casting stone wall or
You
something.
don't see anybody else in the room.
Fantastic.
No dudes. No ghosts. No dudettes either.
Be like that one
I'm
level
going to
Star
cast a second level chaos bolt.
Okay, second level chaos bolt. Which
Targeting
one?
number 5.
Sure.
That's way better than the last time. That's 25.
That's a
A
hit.
little bit.
Second level chaos bolt. You get an extra d6.
Yeah, you see last boss is second last boss is actually it's like a mummy or something. It's running away from you. It's really thin. And it like swipes.
14 lightning damage. And then so number 5.
Number 5's dead.
Okay. There's number 7 within 10 feet of me.
10 feet of you? Yes.
So he's going to take an additional.
Oh, 'cause of
how
the
much is
lightning?
it?
Yep.
No, he got the heart of the storm.
Yeah. Anytime
Half
she deals
my
lightning
level.
damage.
Is that rounded up or down?
Always round up.
Okay. So he's going to take 4 lightning damage.
Just because.
Just because
I like
it
that.
happens
You
to
can
me all the
choose?
time.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
choose.
Okay. Alright. Malorn.
Malorn.
Alright.
Got number 3 and number 7 left.
I will move up to y'all.
Yay.
Yeah. To help out Destiny. And to give, Florin room to come in and play too. And, my book's not going to do anything to it, so I'm going to Sacred Flame it. I know enough. Check, buddy.
Justin says no.
Ha!
18.
And then bonus action, move my flying mace over here and attack it.
Bonk. Okay.
I can reach, right?
Yeah.
You got like what?
20 feet of movement.
4 more rounds of that? Of your
Yeah.
1 minute worth of is it 10
it
rounds.
lasts plenty for a fight.
He didn't even cast it the first round.
Yeah, you
Kinda.
can like the second or
19.
little bit.
Right.
D8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be around.
11. Force damage.
Okay. And it's its turn.
have a taste of your own medicine.
It didn't like that. It attacks Malorn twice.
Yay, he's not attacking me.
No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. 23.
Block with
5 force damage.
So what are you trying to say? That there's not enough force behind my damage?
That's
Come
right.
on.
That's exactly what we're saying. Corsax, you're up, and with Destiny.
Destiny Corsax.
I'm gonna try and shank number 7.
Okay.
You pick Stabby, stabby.
Oh, so close. 19 plus.
Thank you very much.
And number 7's gone.
That means I'm gonna try and mercilessly maul number 4. 3.
Number 3.
21.
That's a hit.
D8. It's gonna be 9.
So 5. Okay.
And then claws. Same target. Wow.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's a 13.
That's a miss.
Yep.
That deflects off of the Phantom Warrior's
Of
shield.
course, it's the more powerful attack that.
It's going to take 2 advantage attacks at Corsax, the Mauling Bear. A 21. 4 points of force damage. And a miss.
Wow.
That's going to be an 11. Damn it. It's like all of my dice are literally fired.
Arug.
Ah! Is there one within reach?
With half cover, there is.
Beautiful. I'm going to attack it anyway.
I think I have the least AC right now.
17.
Miss.
And not as much as that.
Miss.
That's okay.
Anything else?
The darn door got in your way on that first attack.
Yeah, that's okay. I feel confident because it's attacking the bear.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand here.
Malorn.
And you're
Wow,
pretty
that was
sure you
fast.
didn't even
Okay.
piss it off.
Well, I fist it off by coming down the hallway, apparently.
No, I mean this round.
We both.
Oh, yeah.
Since you missed.
I'm going to fly up enough to where. Step through the doorway, fly up enough to where I can see it, and do another one.
Okay.
Second level.
Nope.
Bear's in my way. That's an 11.
Lauren.
Back down to the ground.
Yeah, way on the other end.
Came around quick.
Not really in targets.
You're buried
There
in
it
the
is.
way.
There's no cover.
Yeah,
Second
no-
flame.
No cover for Sacred Flame. I got it. That's a 10.
Are you sure you got it?
2d8.
I rolled a die.
You're 5th level.
I don't know why everyone has to keep reminding me. It sucks that I can't remember that.
It's okay, man.
5.
We all get old.
Yeah.
Alright.
And M squared will move in too.
You got 20 feet of movement with M squared.
You can move to
5,
it.
10, 15. Yeah, you can. Okay. Take this way.
Casted at 60 feet, but I guess it only moves
Yep.
20.
Yeah, you can go.
It was 20 feet per round.
Natural 1.
That's a miss then. Hold on, number 3. You can do the thing.
Thank you.
Dead, so.
Turn into a living bomb.
Top of the round. Destiny and
I'll
Corsic.
move up behind Corsic.
Okay. Corsic, you want to take and try to take this
I
thing
think
out?
since I'm closer to it, I think I'll go first this time.
Alright.
Yep.
Reckless again, of course.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so that's a 24.
That's a hit.
All right,
Nibbles.
that's going to be 7 points of piercing.
Okay.
Second attack with claws. Of course.
Not
Miss.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Destiny.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Going to stow my non-silver short sword and attempt to produce flame and throw it at number 3 because I can't really get to it.
With the bear in the way, half covered.
It's a high ceiling.
Is it
Yeah.
flying?
Right.
11 plus 7, so 18.
That's still a hit. Barely.
That is 2d8.
Seriously.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Alright, but it's still alive.
It's
Dang
its
it.
turn.
Still its turn. It's gonna try to hit Corsic the bear.
I'm okay with this. I'm doing my job.
Definitely a 19.
Definitely a hit.
That's definitely 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then with the second one, a 18
Yep.
with cool 10 force damage.
So total of 9. I'm down to 2.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
Hi.
I got 40.
I'm gonna now,
rolled, so.
seeing everybody ganging up on it, gonna go step underneath Malorn's flying sword,
Okay.
Mace.
whatever it is, and whop!
Okay.
16 before bonuses.
That's a hit.
For 6.
And
Beautiful.
that was the last one to
Alright.
go.
Does the wall come or does it stay?
The wall currently stings, but at that point in time, since it is 2:08, it is time for our break. Real quick. We're gonna take that. We'll be back in approximately 5 minutes, everybody.
Make my butt really sweaty.
Nature Valley.
Okay, that just got the mic got that.
From
Well,
Nature Valley.
congratulations.
Ziploc bag if you want.
Everybody knows Jared has a sweaty butt.
Woo! Thank you for repeating that. 'Cause that's something I want to think about.
I was talking about Lord Moldybutt earlier.
Lord Moldy Butt?
Yeah, Billy and Mandy.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
Open all your foods now so that all the bag sounds get out of the microphone. And
No, I'll wait.
Let me
no,
see
no,
our
no.
3.
All right.
Those are quiet. Corn nuts.
So
just eat them way
the wall
back
of
here.
stone is still there.
I'll investigate that wall of stone.
Okay. Do an investigation.
Searching the fireplace.
Okay. Searching the fireplace. For the dragon horde.
17.
See if there's a way to drop it or something.
There appears to be no triggers or any switches or anything like that. Roll an investigation in the fireplace.
I just want to take a slower look around the room that I'm in,
Oh yeah.
The room that you are in.
or standing next to, I guess.
This room is littered with the wreckage of ancient bunk beds. 5 dirt-caked windows allow precious little light to enter, and between them are 4 empty armor stands. Empty torch sconces line the walls.
But the other
Cool.
room's pretty similar.
Which room was he just in?
The one on the far side.
I would
Yeah.
like to investigate the other room. The other side.
Are you still in
Squeeze your
bear
way
form?
through that door.
No.
Are you going to transform back out of a bear?
Yeah, after combat, I
Okay.
let everything go.
It's not
It was like a
narrated,
6.
unfortunately.
A 6. You look up in there and you can see the flue is closed and there's just enough room for that little tiny dragon to hide in there and nothing else. Soot everywhere. Get a little bit of on your face. Do an investigation.
If I
There's no
squint,
mirrors,
if
I
I
wouldn't even
squint
know.
really hard, can I get advantage on it? I'm kidding. Don't hide me. God damn it.
Hey,
7.
Destiny, come here.
Tattered and faded drapes cover the windows of this circular room, and empty torch sconces line the walls. Broken bunk beds and armor stands are strewn on the floor. Looking around, looks like it's trash.
Come back out.
I mean, what was your investigation?
7.
Yeah.
So there's no other doors. It just that's the end of the hall.
Yeah.
Neat.
It's a circular room at the end of each.
I don't.
At the end of each end of the T.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see anything in this room.
I called out to her to come in,
Okay.
so she came in.
So as I walk past Keela, you okay?
How are you able to make contact if the wall's still up?
No.
There's a hole.
There's a hole in the wall next
Oh.
to it.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
He was fighting things.
Okay, good.
He didn't
Get
notice.
out of the way of the wall. Okay.
Yeah. Flora got knocked down. Someone pushed me back.
It looks like she's okay though.
You
So that's
missed-
good.
You missed a perfect opportunity to do like one of those things where you pull your hand into your sleeve and you're like, ah!
In Primordial.
Corsic, you're silly.
The dragon flew out. Let's search the room. Could be something else.
Get a search around the room.
Do an investigation.
Do I believe that there's going to be any other rooms further this side of the building based on what we saw from the outside?
Roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
There's no 9.
That is a 24.
The room you suspect is completely empty as it was when you first encountered the room. There is no dragon horde to be found from a tiny little puff of dragon.
There's 9 total.
9 total?
It's worth a
It's
look.
really hard to say what Eric believes. So I don't know. Does Eric believe that there are more rooms that way?
I was just, from what I saw from the outside, how far we went to the left.
You haven't encountered any way to get to them if there are rooms that way.
Okay. Then I don't think there's any more, and I'm going to go join the group and suggest we...
Might be rooms below us.
Yeah.
Or a hallway at least.
We got stairs that we need to go down, and then we have the... Well, we
Yeah.
want to clear out the bottom so that nothing else sneaks up on us.
Yeah.
We've actually cleared this whole floor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This floor. So far as we're aware in terms of buildings. Or
Yeah.
rooms.
Yep.
From what
Stuff that
we
we've had-
can
we have
see at
access
the
to.
moment.
Anything else you guys want to do up here?
Oh, no, I mean, you said the dragon. The elemental drake? Whatever it is.
Yeah, the little elemental.
Puff.
Where did it
room.
fly off to?
Are there windows in that room?
It flew up out of the room.
I
from
saw it
what
fly
she
out of
said.
the room while you guys were fighting, and so
Yeah, I
you
heard
don't.
you tell them that because you mentioned it to someone.
We were also exploring the room and not
Were
being
there
harassed.
windows in that room?
by
Yes,
it,
two
so-
windows.
Yes, 2 windows.
You know, look out one of those windows. I assume it looks over the cemetery.
It does look over the cemetery. It is very dirt caked, and you have to wipe the dirt away, but it does not look like the fade dragon went that way.
No, that's not what I was looking for. I just wanted to make sure that that was the outside wall. That's all.
Yes, it is the outside wall. As you guys are standing there talking, you hear this, and the wall recedes.
Nice.
I would like to open the flue.
It's jammed shut doing athletics.
Nope. That's
Broke
a
a
2.
nail.
Yeah, you break a nail.
My nails were long enough to break.
I don't know.
Maybe.
No, you broke it anyway.
What are you messing with?
The flue's closed.
Okay.
Want to see if there's anything up there.
Hey, strong people. One of you should open the flue for her. It's dust.
Oh, I don't have advantage on it.
So.
I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Once you have
Find a place
confidence
to
in my
take a
strength.
little rest.
Okay, it's 22.
You rip the flue handle off. It's so jammed that you're literally holding the flue handle and it didn't budge.
Oh, so it was stuck shut permanently.
You're like,
Hey, you got a chunk of metal.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like,
Sweet.
there you go. There's your hoard. Toss it back into the fireplace.
I wasn't looking for a horde. I was making sure that nothing's gonna come in after us. Thanks, guys.
Well, now there's definitely not
No,
anything
definitely
coming in
isn't.
after us.
Thought we were clearing this area.
Yeah. I could actually use a sit.
Yeah, we could go
I'm
into one
like
of those.
covered in weird, slightly
End of the
glowy
T.
cuts, I guess.
Maybe.
no, they cut like,
Yeah.
Did
I'm a
they
little
make
bit.
me
I'm
blind?
actually a lot bloody right now.
When we investigated the area, did they see any of them? Because I didn't investigate. Did any of them see anything left behind by those apparitions?
I don't think
you
anyone
went into
else.
one room and he went into the other room and
Nobody else
you didn't
said
find
anything.
anything and he didn't find anything. So,
Well, the bodies, though, when we...
Yeah.
Because I'm recommending we go into that room where the first 4 came out of to maybe take a short rest.
I thought that's where he
Get some hit points.
Yeah, I
he
checked
did
in there.
initially to look at it, but on the way by, are there bodies from these things we killed?
Nope.
I never
You
thought
just
to look
went
at that earlier.
yeah, you just went poof.
Okay.
Yeah. As you're on your way there, when you step right here, wall of stone right there.
Oh,
Glad no one was there. That's
so there's a
interesting.
plate, or is it like? Can I investigate the space?
I would like to
Sure.
also investigate this space.
Someone jammed that
Let's have the two
to
rogues
stop
do
it from
that.
going off.
Investigation
assist him, or-
26.
It looks like there's some sort of a magical sigil that you imagine that you couldn't even deface if you really wanted to try it because you can't actually find it. Every time you step on this space, it literally just shoots up a wall of stone back there.
Nice.
You have
step
absolutely
over
no
it.
idea how to disable it. It does not even look like there's any trace of anything there.
I mean, we could chip the floor away, but I don't know if that would do
I don't
it.
have a DC to like disable
Yeah.
this trap, so you
No, I was
can't
just-
roll well enough to disable this trap.
So I'll use some of my smith's tools to
To do what? Because like I said, you can't deface it. You can't.
you can't scratch
Disarm
the
it.
corner. Not the sigil, just a chunk of the floor.
Magic floor,
You
you
have a
say?
chunk of floor. Please add to your
I
inventory.
have
No,
magic
I don't
floor.
want the chunk of floor. I just want the piece to.
So
have some
he said
sort
that
of-
there's nothing that
Okay.
we can do to affect it.
Okay. So I don't have chunk of floor. Got it.
After 10 minutes, the trap resets. There is literally not even a DC to be able to notice the trap, guys.
Okay.
Nice.
It just happens every time you step in that space.
know it's
So we
there,
figured
though.
out that we can step on that space to get the wall to show up.
Correct.
It's useful.
So
Yes.
all we gotta do is
Lure-
lure Strahd into the hallway.
Step,
and then
step,
on
step.
this thing and he smashes him.
Fire, fire.
Got it.
This is their master plan.
Start calling Stroud names.
It's one of many.
I'll just stand on the other side of the threshold with my back turned.
This
and
is
he'll come
my
up to me.
house almost
And put,
killed.
do that.
Okay, what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna go sit down in that room where the first four came out of and
Take a short
And
rest.
take an hour,
Try to get
take a
some hit
rest.
points back.
Okay. Wow.
You got attack. Apparently,
I don't know what to do with it either.
What if combat is relaxing to me?
it's not defined as light
It
activity.
is not.
What if it's easy combat?
In Primordial, I'm just gonna do the sing song. Oh, where's the dragon?
You can hear the sounds of something moving out in the main hallway. You're not sure entirely what it is because unless you go investigate and break your short rest, you're not going to know what it is. But
I'd
you
rather-
can
Is
hear
there
it.
a keyhole in the door?
Do you want to break your short rest to investigate?
I'm not taking a short rest. I will be fine with my lowered hit points. I will take a look through the keyhole to see what's on the other side of the door.
You don't see anything.
Just
Okay.
don't tell us what you see.
Apparently, I see nothing.
You can just hear something
You,
moving around somewhere.
you go what is it,
Some hit dice then.
You guys can do the benefits of a short rest if you want to do the benefits of a short rest. Burn your hit dice.
Okay.
2. 6 plus
one of my
4.
Destiny, you figured the sound is too far away to be able to look through the keyhole.
Okay.
It's back somewhere in the room where the tiny dragon was.
Okay.
8.
But I was going to look out and break my short rest and keep an eye out. That's fine.
It's probably something to come get you out of the room.
Yeah.
27.
Actually, it's Strahd.
Yeah.
Completely bypassing your stone wall trap by going
Dang
through
it.
the hole in the wall.
Stone wall
that
trap.
Malone-
Yeah.
Can we bust out a window?
Sure. And run?
No, it's sunny out, yeah?
No.
Well,
It's
overcast.
never sunny in
I mean,
Barovian.
overcast, which is not sunlight.
It's brighter than what he's used to.
Definitely not something.
It's definitely not sunny.
Yeah, he's allowed to be out of this weather.
Alright, so you guys got your character sheets reset for the short rest. Then what do you want to do?
So, because we kind of guesstimated where it might be.
It came and went. She heard it and then it left. Whatever it was.
Okay. So then.
Are you going to tell them that you heard something?
Oh yeah, I already said, yeah, I hear something. I'm gonna check it out. Looked through the keyhole, didn't see anything. Don't see anything.
Sounds fun.
Well, so I'm going to, I guess while everybody's getting up from their rest, I'm gonna go ahead and,
Oh yeah, 'cause you didn't get hurt.
well, I did, but not much. I'm gonna walk to the corner and kind of just peek around while I'm waiting for
The corner, what corner?
just before the trap.
In the room that we're in?
Trap is here.
Just before the wall that
wall.
comes up.
Yeah, because the wall's
So are you going to avoid that piece of
Yes.
floor?
I'm just looking through the hall until
I don't know,
everybody
can we
catches up with me.
leap over it to avoid it springing? Oh, we can test that. Or does
Because
it
I don't
go
know
off
if everybody's
anyway?
coming with me, so that's what I'm saying. Like I'm
I know
standing
we have
there
a hole
waiting
with
for them to come with me.
But
Okay.
say,
You're stating where?
He
Show
wants-
me
so
on the map
he wants
where
to go
you are going
here.
to stand.
He wants to go
In
there,
the
trying
hall.
to jump over the space.
He said he's in the hall.
Yes.
So that means he walked over the space, slam, the wall comes up, and then he looks into the room. Because he did not say that he was going to jump. He said he's going to go into the hall and look around the corner.
So there's no longer a corner.
There is a
Well, we're
corner through the
communicating.
wall where Baloran made. The wall stone does not cover that.
Okay. So
He's
then
keeping an eye in the flue or the fireplace room.
Correct. That's what I.
Sure, whatever.
Well, I mean,
I don't even understand what's going on right now.
I don't
so
either. That's why I'm trying to.
I just
understand.
wanted to walk up to where the hallways intersect, look around the corner.
So the
while
reason
waiting
that
for
it
them.
doesn't work is
When
because
you did
that wall shoots up every
Okay,
single
so
time
then
we
I'm
pass
gonna
the
stand
escape.
next to where the wall will come down and wait for it to come down.
the
Okay.
trap is at the door.
You can do that.
Okay.
The trigger is nowhere near the wall, though. That's, I think, where the misunderstanding is coming from.
Well, I assumed that we knew where the trigger was because you said every time you step on this space,
the
it
trigger
happens.
seems
So-
to be, from playing with it for an hour, this entire 10-foot square. Every time that you step on it, wall comes up and goes away again after 10 minutes.
Okay.
So you open the door to walk down the hallway to look around the corner, and pff, there's a stone
I
wall
get it.
as soon as you step out of the room.
All right.
Yeah, we can't avoid it.
It's a good thing that we have.
Like some people were saying that you were jumping, and you weren't saying that you were
I
jumping.
didn't
So
jump.
I'm waiting for you to tell me what your character's doing, not someone else to tell me what your character's doing.
Okay.
I wasn't saying that he
You
was.
walk
I was
up,
wondering
you
if
walk
we
out of
could
the
try
room,
that.
wall comes up. You're like, oh.
I kind of face palm a little bit because I'm just like, oh right, that was its thing.
Oh, right, that was the thing.
So you could go into the fireplace room and look out that door, because there's a
Yes.
hole in the wall between the room that we're resting in,
Okay,
and
so-
so the hallway has a hole that leads into the fireplace room.
Yes.
Wall of stone here.
Yes.
Empty hole that Malorn made.
And the
Fireplace room.
Yep.
So you can make it in here and look out this door.
Oh.
That's
okay.
just fine.
Okay.
There's no wall blocking that
See,
one.
I thought he made a hole through the wall that goes down. That's why I was
No,
like,
you
No,
can't.
Okay.
It's a magical wall. He couldn't have
Okay.
done that with that spell.
All right.
Clarification.
There. All right. We're back on track.
That's
Okay.
why there's a hole in the wall on the
Yes.
map right there.
Okay. So then I
just
go
a
ahead and I go through the hole.
Okay.
And I go over to where the door is.
Okay.
Look into the hall.
Okay.
Going this way while I wait for my
It's
compatriots.
clear, and there's
Okay.
nothing in the hallway.
Okay.
Now,
And
what
then-
does the group want to do? Now that we've sorted that whole thing out,
That was like a round of combat in
that was
itself.
almost a round of combat.
Jeez.
Roll initiative!
I was going to say before all that I
Too
No.
late.
What are you trying to do?
what I was going to do during the short rest, because I can't do jack crap else that is useful to me, was just practice daggering with Keela.
Keela impresses you so much with her daggering that you are quite taken back by her skills. She
Good.
tells you, I've been watching Destiny very closely.
She does like the butterfly knife.
Good. I want to
It's
make
a
sure
really
she knows how to
short,
use
short
it.
sword.
You have a fan.
Of knives?
No, but when we meet this group next time, you are going to actually receive a monster stat block for Keela. She's going to have a melee attack that she can do and an armor class and hit points because she has taken 1 level in rogue from watching you.
Shit.
Now you really have to protect Keela.
I stab
Yeah.
it and I get sneak attack damage.
Ooh, that's actually really good because then you always have a friend.
So when
Except
I
for
so at 8th level I need to take Sentinel feat. Got it.
So now what she needs to do
Is
is
take a
the
level in
group
cleric,
doing?
so she
What
can
is
heal
the
her.
group doing?
Going down the
Say
hallway to the
we
other
go
end.
back to this.
Okay.
We need to
Going
go
down
downstairs,
the
right?
hallway
Because
to
we-
the other end. What other end?
To there.
Going back to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that we're at this
Yep.
crossroads.
Yep.
So we want to clear out the bottom before we try and find out if there's anything to clear out in the top, correct?
Yes.
Check
Go
out
down-
these-
So
Stairs.
we're going to
Should we
make
check
our
out
way
the
down.
stairs?
You're on the 2nd floor. There's a nice key right here.
Yeah.
Yes. Are we going towards these spiral staircases?
spiral staircases
or
go up.
They
Just
only go up.
Okay.
Okay.
So we want to go down the
So we
stone
wanna go-
steps.
in the middle.
Down here.
I will go down the stone steps.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I want to make myself the last one out of this room, and in Primordial, on my way out, go bye-bye, dragon. Just in case he somehow
Okay.
got back in the room, I want to be polite to him and say goodbye.
Maybe he decided he got sick of our shit.
You hear
and
this?
just flew down.
Piss off. Go away.
And I will whisper back to him in Primordial, going away now.
Good.
Okay. So downstairs.
All right.
No, that's taken
All right, so going down this set of stairs takes
I
you
like it.
to this area right there.
So there's 3 doors on that side that we know about.
That we haven't been through.
Correct. We assume that it's possibly symmetrical, so there's probably something. There's probably a room with another
Yeah,
tower
there's probably a tower
over there.
of some sort.
Yeah.
So we can prepare for
Probably
maybe
something like
another
this on this
ambush
side.
attack.
Exactly.
Do you need a piece of paper?
No, I don't.
Okay.
We will.
I
All right, so
gotta go listen at the door on the front left.
so this one.
Correct.
This one is actually double doors.
Listen to those doors.
Do a perception.
I'm going to recast light on my staff.
Okay. Justin is going to be working on a map for us.
24.
We realized that the runes are not going to fit on this map.
Oh, good.
So, 24. The inside of the room is...
Why I was asking to help.
Yeah, just nothing.
Quiet. Beautiful.
The room is nothing?
You don't hear it.
It doesn't exist.
Oh.
Open the door. Yep, and then we fixed it. The curse of Strahd is over.
Yay!
Destroy the universe. There you go.
Let's start guilds replica.
Yeah, really.
I'm okay with this.
All right, what do we do?
I know Sam's okay with it.
Are we ready to go into this room? Does anybody else have anything they want to do so we don't get left out?
I would like to check all 3 doors for traps
traps.
and locks.
Can I assist her with this?
I'm going to say that you can check both of the doors in this room.
Because then we have to leave this room to go into that one. And there might be other circumstances.
Oh, okay. I forgot that this was a separate
Yeah.
room. Okay,
you
so
can check
those
both
2.
of the sets of double doors, technically.
Okay.
Can I assist her with this?
You may assist her with this.
This is a perception
Yes.
or investigation, either
Perception.
one. That is a 26.
The doors towards the front of the building do not appear to be trapped. The doors to the south of those, the doors in the middle of that room, do not appear to be trapped either.
Beautiful. Are we going through the first or the second set first? Because they might be separate rooms, but they probably lead to the same place.
True. If it's the same as the other side, I would also like to check this 3rd set of doors.
Okay.
I think that we should open this door before we mess with whatever's behind that door. Because then we're clearing that out so we know there's nothing that possibly comes
Well,
out.
just to check for traps and locks, and then we can go through one of the others.
What's the last door that you checked?
We checked the
Check
front,
this one,
the double
check
doors,
this one.
and the back one in this room.
Yeah.
So
we
let's
haven't
go through
gone
that.
back into the...
We haven't gone back into the dining room area.
I know. I'm saying let's go through that one because that's the last one in this room that you checked.
This one here.
Yeah.
So that's where we're closest at, right?
Okay.
So go.
So, carefully, quietly.
Sneaky sneak.
5 barrels lie in wooden braces along the walls of this dark, moldy storage room. Do a perception.
Modified 20.
You could see a pair of legs behind the very far barrel.
Do they
across
look
the room.
familiar to me?
Because you're staring at people's legs all the time.
She's got a thing for thighs.
Not really. I mean,
Baracus has been part of our party for a little while, and he is missing. His head was upstairs. Do they look like Baracus's legs?
they do not look like Baracus's legs.
Okay.
It's the thing she said she was going to be coming back to
Yes.
repeatedly.
Yeah.
Just at random points.
Oh, thank
So, I will
The
point
figure
out.
leans forward around the barrel looking at you guys. You see the dark skin, dark hair, pointy ears.
What'd you see?
He's looking at you. Please, help! And he slumps back down to the ground.
Okay, after he slumps, person needs help in here. So
I'm gonna push
I'll
my way in.
open the door and head in.
There is a male, pointy-eared, dark-skinned, dark-haired person in this room.
Take care. You may be thinking.
Which room are you guys in? The middle. Okay.
I'm going to stand outside the room and keep an eye on the surroundings.
We'll go in with them.
All right.
So, as I walk, I guess as we follow her into this room, I'm going to do a quick glance around the room. And I'm going to see, like, has there been, I'm assuming it's dusty, like pretty much every other room in this place. Are there any footprints that precede us?
Yeah. One set.
Okay. All right, then I know he's actually there.
Okay.
Most likely.
I'm going to say, there's a lot of ghosts and stuff around here.
He
so.
is slumped quite a bit, and he seems to have passed out. You
Okay.
can tell that there is a large amount of blood.
Go over to him and
Huh.
see. I'll check him out. See if he needs like spare the dying or.
Do a medicine.
I could just do it.
Or I'll
Probably 16 plus whatever.
Oh yeah.
24.
He is very well bloodied. You can figure out that he has about 4 hit points remaining.
All right. Then
You see
Give or
lots
take.
and lots of like
Stabbies.
needles sticking out of like his leg and his side,
Oh,
Needles.
like
I would know.
thorns.
I would know, but that's unfortunate that I'm not actually in the room.
I'll try to help take care of him. See if I can clear that up.
Bleeding.
Yeah, stop the bleeding. I'll do 1 cure wounds on him.
Okay.
Why?
I'm gonna pull out some of the needles.
With the first one you pull out, he comes to.
Figure. 6.
6.
So
Yeah,
now he has
all the
about 10 hit
wounds
points.
close up, and most grateful.
What is
You
your
have
name?
been very helpful.
Who are you and what happened?
You said thing. Who are you at the same
Same
time?
time.
Well, you guys
My name is Savid. I live with the other elves outside of Valaki.
Well, we came here to investigate this wrecked castle.
I had been searching the woods for a missing Vistani girl, and I wandered into a mob of these twigs that threw needles at me, and there were too many of them, and I ran here, and I've been hiding since.
And how long ago was that?
Seemed lucky we came along.
Well, I've only been here for like a couple hours now. Might have been the noise that you heard.
Could be. Well, where to send you from here?
Where did you encounter these twigs?
They were in the Slavich woods to the north of here.
Okay, so you didn't encounter
Don't
them.
we have a missing girl?
We haven't heard anything about a missing girl, but we haven't talked to Bastani either.
Well, it might be safe for you to move on from here if you need to. I don't know if we can
What are you all doing
put you
here?
out. How do we want to put that?
We're searching for ways to remove the curse on this land, so we can all be free.
This is definitely a very good place to look for that sort of thing. Do you know where you are?
No, we do not know where we are.
This is Argenvoist Holt.
Oh,
We read the name.
we did know that.
Does that mean
We knew the name,
anything
but we don't
to
have-
anybody?
Argenvoist was he was a silver dragon that liked to assume human forms. This was his home.
Hence all the silver dragon
Yeah.
motifs everywhere.
Maybe that's who the painting was.
Could be his. Yeah.
What
In
happened to
in
him?
human guise, the noble dragon led a group of knights called the Order of the Silver Dragon. They gave shelter to refugees who had come to the valley to escape Strahd's army. Strahd's soldiers slew the dragon, destroyed the order, and sacked the mansion. Most of my kin avoid this place, believing that it is haunted by a ghost of a dragon. But it was either the ghost or the blights.
Well, there was a little dragon upstairs.
There was?
Yeah,
It was made
he
of
just
silk.
wanted to be left alone.
A wee little.
He seems really spooked by that.
He's just a little guy.
Wasn't a silver dragon
I appreciate
or a ghost.
the help that you have given me.
No?
So
Do you have any other healing that you could maybe provide me, and then I can be on my way?
Yeah, I could try to heal him one more time and see if that'll help him along.
I'd be most appreciative.
Do
of
another
that.
cure
here,
wounds.
I kind of stay your hand and say, save your magic for battles to come. I will tend to him, and I'll
Sounds
use
good.
one of my
Okay.
cures.
I like it.
I want to be sure he's going to be okay by himself. Like, would you be safer with us, or are you going to be okay?
I know these lands well enough. I guess I got careless, or the blights might have been stirred up from something. I'm not entirely sure. but they're.
Can't imagine what that.
I should be fine. I've been traveling these woods for quite some time.
Before you leave, can you give us a description of who you're looking for so that maybe we can keep an eye out?
It's a little girl named Arabelle. She was lost from the Vistani camp. One of their daughters, she's been missing for several days now. We're broadening our search looking for her.
Out of character. She's out of character.
So, before he leaves, I'll hand him some. I actually have some rations left.
That is okay. I have plenty of food. I got overwhelmed.
What was the...
It's been a little bit of time. I think I should be okay. They've probably moved on by now.
Be careful of scarecrows on the road.
He said what the dragon's name was, right? The
Argynvost.
Argynvost. Yeah, the name.
Argynvost.
Do you maybe want to invoke that name with the small creature upstairs? You seem to be interested in it.
Would be good to.
Maybe when
to
we
get more
go back up
information.
there,
Maybe.
we could use that.
Take care traveling the roads when you leave.
As always, all of the roads in this land are treacherous. If you happen to be back by our camp and near the town of Valaki, be sure to seek out Sabid, and I can provide you with some aid, hopefully, in return for the aid that you have provided me in my time of need.
Not to be insensitive, but what is your heritage? It is not familiar to me.
I am from a all but forgotten race. We are known as Dusk Elves. There were a large variety of us, but when Strahd came to this land, we all were trapped here. Many centuries ago, one of our leaders, his sister fell in love with Strahd, and the group of elves stoned her to death. Strahd, in his rage, killed all of our women and children and left us stranded here.
So you are the last.
We are the last, yes. I am over 400 years old. We are camped just to the south of Valaki, near the western gate.
Well, perhaps we will meet again.
It is my desire to definitely see you again.
Again,
You
I've got a weird
guys,
heritage. He's got a weird
With the
heritage.
blessing of the earth.
Weirdos unite.
Safe travels.
he gathers up his pack and he thanks you again, and I wish you the best of luck.
So these needles, obviously we helped pull some of them out.
Yeah, most of them came out when you healed them.
Okay. So what I want to do to look at them. Just are they the same ones that we
They're
encountered?
needle blades.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. Just it says here is that he was forced to take refuge in the freaking
Historic
mansion when a wandering
Historic
mob of
checks.
needle blights accosted him.
They wander too.
So,
You should check the barrels in there.
the wine in the barrels turned to vinegar and evaporated long ago. Emblazoned on the barrel sides are the name of the winery, the Wizard of Wines, and the name of the wine, Champagne de la Stomp. Champagne de la Stomp.
So you drink it when you want to beat someone's butt.
Sure.
Kick
Yeah,
ass.
go with that.
So it's kick-ass wine.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
We have 2 more doors to
Yeah.
look at.
Yep.
He does. As I first came into this room before he leaves, there's a cord in the corner over there. Looks like it might open a secret passage between here and that next room.
Ooh, I am all over that.
He-
Secret passage of
Secret
school.
door,
Good
secret
luck.
door, secret door, secret door.
I'm gonna, as she goes to do that, I'm gonna take like about 5 steps away.
the wall part pivots, and so you got 3 feet to pass through. All right.
So where does this secret
I was
door?
legitimately looking for one upstairs,
So
and I
it's
found
between
one.
this
I'm
one
going.
and this one.
Yes.
You found it, yes.
This
Yes, I did.
this wood paneled den has been ransacked. Its furnishings tossed about. A cold, dark hearth dominates the west wall between two narrow windows. Standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into its lid.
And just like that, I'm gonna back out of the room.
I think we might have found Strahd's wife.
They said that this was the fortress of the Silver Dragon.
The Silver Dragon that liked
was
to
then
opposed,
taken over.
that it was opposed by Strahd.
Yes, but then
Yeah,
was
he
taken
wouldn't have
over.
left his wife here.
It's true.
Want to check the seal on the sarcophagus?
You want to go into the room?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
if there's a sarcophagus, I'm gonna follow her in.
Where is the sarcophagus? Right.
As soon as I saw the sarcophagus, I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Weird person's face on a box that I don't recognize.
Yes.
Land folk shit is weird.
I guess treasure is truly in the.
Roll initiative.
We're looking at the thing?
You walked in the room.
Oh man, that was almost really good.
A fire erupts in the dead hearth and assumes a draconic form. It hisses, crackles, and unfurls its smoky wings. Did anybody roll above a 20?
Yeah, I got a 22.
Okay. 20. 19.
19.
18. 17. 16. 15. 14.
Again!
13. 12. 11. 10. 9.
9.
8. 7. 6. 5. 4.
Jeez, my lord. Holy shit.
So, Corsic, what do you want to do?
Well, the fire dragon that appeared in the hearth, smoke dragon, whatever.
It is fire.
It is fire.
It is
now.
fire.
So I kind of infer that it's mad. It doesn't want us in here. Destiny is the furthest in the room, correct?
Yes, she made it to the sarcophagus when this thing just
And that was right
lit up.
Okay. So is it in the middle of going to attack her? Does it look like he's
You can roll an insight.
okay?
That's going to take your action.
Okay. Would that prevent me from trying to interpose myself between it and her if it should attack?
You have your movement.
So
It's
no.
just going to take your action to try to figure out
Assess
what
the
it's
threat.
intended.
That's fine, but is just moving in front of her going to
You don't know.
help
Well,
her?
you have no idea. Unfortunately, you're not going to know the answer to that question
Get
until
one
you get there.
insight check.
Okay.
Doesn't attack, she'll have a person helping.
It's true.
A
But
big, meaty
it's
shield
fine.
in the
should
way.
Doesn't
should
matter.
both of us take damage, or should she take damage? That's the question.
Yeah.
If I can't protect her from damage,
Roll the
then
insight and find out.
yeah. Wow, that's excellent. I got a grand total of 8.
It's a roaring fire that looks like a dragon, that looks like it's extremely mad right now. You're not entirely sure what it's going to do. What are you going to do?
What I'm going to do is run towards Destiny, saying, "Destiny, get out of the room!"
All right. So you interpose yourself between Destiny and
Yeah.
the fireplace.
Yes.
Okay. Destiny.
Alright, I will. How tall are you? I want to see if I'm peeking around or peeking over or whatever.
7
Definitely
feet.
peeking
Yeah.
around.
Okay, around.
Yeah, peeking
I'm
around.
6'2", so I'm not used to being tall.
I'm only a little bit taller.
Right.
I'm not used to being tall. Okay, so I'm gonna look around
It's pretty nice.
and make sure I don't have any weapons in my hands.
Okay.
And in primordial to the dragon, greetings, great dragon. We mean you no offense.
Okay. That's your turn. Arag.
So I don't know if that's animal handling or what or.
So last
do it
I had
persuasion.
communicated, I was out in the main room about 5 steps away from the door as she
Yeah.
pulled the cord.
Yes.
So what did I hear? A
People
big
yelling,
whoosh.
screaming, and great dragon. You
muffled
hear her
crackle,
like,
muffled.
do you speak primordial?
I do not.
Well, some
I
language
speak
and-
common, undercommon, and dwarvish, and that is it.
You could tell that it was Destiny speaking
Yeah.
language, and you heard it before with the dragon, so...
You still messing with that creature?
It was an 18 for a.
Okay.
Persuasion.
All right, and then so the fiery dragon hisses as it addresses you. My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost. And with that, the fire burns out.
Yay.
I had a connection with the fire.
Saved us all a fiery death.
Yay!
Saved you all a fiery death. I was nowhere near that room.
Oh no, we got you.
She did save you guys from a lot of damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being cooked.
Yeah,
for
it has
cooked
armor
fish.
class, it has hit
No.
points, and bad things
Drop
happen
water.
if you damage
Drop
it.
water on it. Water. Lots of
I know,
water.
and I didn't.
Wall of water.
Hey, just fill the hole with
Tidal
water.
wave.
The literally it just goes out.
Didn't say anything about the sarcophagus though.
Nope.
I still want to check the seals on the
She's
sarcophagus.
behind me, so I can't really do nothing if she decides to go
Open it.
and whoop.
So, given my history with nobility, would I possibly insight that this could have been the leader's room based on what's left of the decor?
Roll an insight.
I'm gonna ask Destiny what it said. Or did it say that in common?
It said it in common.
Oh.
14.
No, there are no other furnishings in this room. It looks
Just
like
a-
some sort of a main gathering room.
It's a box.
It called it a den. Yeah.
That must have been argon waste, or
What
at
we
least
call it then.
When you read the description,
shade.
it said den.
Yeah, this wood paneled den has been ransacked,
Okay.
so it's a den.
and it's wood.
Yeah.
So if he decided to burn us,
Burn!
The
Burn!
reason I ask is because he just, like, a dragon just appeared to us and there's a sarcophagus, so I am
Told us to
foursquare
save
against
someone.
desecrating
Well, I wanted
a
to check the
noble
seals on it.
sarcophagus.
It does not
Just-
look sealed. In fact, do an investigation.
18.
You can find 2 hinges on the right-hand side and 2 hinges on the left-hand side as well.
Is everything
It looks
all
like
right
there's
in
a
there?
Split in the middle.
so it opens from the
Dragon's
center.
gone.
So we've killed plenty of their knights. Plenty of what I would assume would be knights here. Does this mean there are more, or perhaps this could be one of the knights?
You've fallen into
It's got a queen's
darkness.
effigy on it, though.
I mean, show them the light that they've been missing.
Did the voice of the dragon sound feminine at all? Like it was this
No,
person's
it's just-
spirit speaking to us?
No, it sounded male.
Alright.
The darkness means they serve Strahd.
What language does it look like it's in? I
What?
speak.
What language? There's no language.
You didn't
It's
say.
an effigy.
Oh,
So
that's just
effigy is
It's a
a
face.
yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking eulogy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Careful about that button.
Yeah, he hit it once already.
Oh no!
Like,
Wait, there was a cord running across it. I didn't want that to flip it off.
We cannot afford to leave this unchecked.
it does look like it's split down the middle, and you saw 2 hinges, left and right.
Let me open it. Be ready.
I'm leaving the room.
So
What are they doing in there?
prepare yourself for battle.
Desecrating a sarcophagus.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Corsic?
I'm gonna
put my
Move
one
into
side
that room,
over.
I guess.
We'll stand at the
Okay,
ready.
Eric's gonna move in. You're gonna stand at the ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
So whereabouts?
Corsic reaches up, grabs the sarcophagus' 2 doors, opens them up, and you see the remains of shattered wine glasses and decanters, and there are shelves in it and little half-moon carves. It looks like somebody took a sarcophagus and converted it into a wine closet.
Nice.
Spooky.
Cool. So then I'll close it
Place
back
was
up and say,
ransacked, so it's probably-
I love doing this.
we'll see, like,
Great.
by the
The
way,
players
it's
are
like,
all
you gotta
like,
check
what
this.
What hell is the DM solution going on? I said, nothing. Oh, it's a wine closet.
So there's another door in the back corner, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, by what the spirit
Motion
just
to her.
told us to,
We'll go over, I
I'll
guess.
say this out loud to the group: is like, there might be someone here we need to help out, a spirit or ghosts or something.
I mean, we fought 3
They wanted us to
knights,
save
in the
knights,
chapel.
show them the light.
or
Did he
if
say
we
light or
could.
fire?
Show them the light. I thought.
My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light that they have lost.
Whoops.
Well, we
put
dealt
them
with
to
3.
rest. That was the point.
Yeah.
Well, we dealt with 3 revenants and 7 spectral warriors of sorts. So any or all of them could have been the dragon's knights.
Yeah. Well, we haven't explored everywhere. We can try to be non-confrontational with any more that we run into.
I mean,
and see
we
if it
didn't
works.
present
Maybe
any
show them some
confrontation
light.
to any of the ones that we approached before. They just, like, we came into the room,
Sometimes
and then
they
they turned
did just
around and
attack.
went, "Mah!"
Yeah.
And then we walked down that hall, and they opened the doors and went, "Mah!"
Yeah, it's whatever.
If they attack us first, we'll probably.
So
fight
this
back,
is a
but-
set of double doors.
A motion to you to,
Okay.
to help me
Yeah.
look at the doors.
You check out the doors, traps and locks.
Perception.
12.
14.
Does not look trapped to either one of you.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Do you want to take a step back while I open it?
I'm still outside the door with my hand on the thing just to close it in case it needs
Okay.
In case it closes, yeah.
Because, you know.
Open it back up.
Tattered velvet drapes cover the tall, slender windows that encircular this parlor. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs and lie in disarray. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with a faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colorful birds flying beneath white clouds. Time and neglect have damaged the furnishings, leaving nothing of value.
Moving on.
Next.
All right.
There's more.
Did that sentence help you guys from searching a pointless room? What? Do I get a point for that?
You said it was pointless.
So there's a.
no.
It looks like. It looks like there's a door on the right side.
There is a door to the right.
There's a single door right there, yes.
Gonna check it out.
Okay.
Can I?
Sure. Perception.
Door explodes.
16.
It looks like a door.
Beautiful. Does it
Talks
appear to
like
be
a
locked?
door. Walks like a door. Must be a door.
I attack.
Like if it's talking and walking, I'm attacking.
What is this, Zelda?
Nothing. What do you want to do?
Open.
Open the door. It is a hallway that actually is exposed to the outside. You see 10 foot, and then there's a set of stairs that go down 10 feet, and then there's a portcullis that has been lowered over a path that leads up, then another set of stairs, then another landing, and then another door. But nothing else.
Okay.
Portcullis
Looks clear.
blocking
An
out
iron
other
gate
stairs.
chained shut closes off a 10-foot tall archway on the north wall of this mansion.
Yeah. So it probably opens from the other side. So.
Let's just change
Let's
it.
change shut.
Oh,
That's right.
got it.
Fancy gate.
Do we want to try and open said fancy gate?
Oh, that's the north wall.
Oh, does it lead out of the
it
building?
It
I would
does.
like.
Okay,
Oh,
got
yeah,
it. No, we don't want to.
Alright.
We don't want to mess with that then.
No, it's fine there.
There's
It's giving
a
us a.
short dirt trail and
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
out it.
No, that's
All right, continuing on to the next door down the
Okay.
hallways.
Yeah, if it's chain shut, that's gonna
That is the back end of the room that we found the guy in. Yeah.
Yes. We found him
This
in
is
that
the room
room.
So that
that we
we-
found the guy.
Oh.
So we're going
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah.
way.
Did he ever
Hey,
actually
somebody
give
should
us
get
a
the fish
description
lady.
of the girl, or did he just say her name?
What girl?
Well,
The missing-
Arabelle?
Yeah, the missing
Yeah,
Yeah,
daughter.
she gave it. He gave an accurate enough description that
Okay.
if you found her or saw her, you could.
yeah.
Yeah.
Super
So
colorful
she's
people.
Vistani, and she answers to Arabelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 years old, blonde hair, brown eyes.
So maybe don't leave the
Birthmark on the left arm.
water sorceress on her own.
Yeah. So while you guys are making your way down the hall, I will peek back in here. Got somewhere else to
We're moving on.
search.
Keela's
Think
been
we're good.
practicing with the dagger this whole entire time, poking the same wine barrel over and over.
You're fine. We'll go around.
As you start to leave, you see Keela was here, carved in the side of the barrel.
Totally. She's gonna write down on every single little thing from now on.
Are you going in the next door?
Check it.
Check the next door.
I figure now I'm at the back of the group.
That's a modified 10.
Looks alright. Open the door, you look inside. Tattered brown drapes cover the windows of this circular room, and a heavy curtain hangs across an archway to the south.
Strewn about the floor is the wreckage of half a dozen beds and other pieces of furniture.
So here there's
a heavy curtain across that
drapery.
Okay. So we should all move in. Well, maybe no. Last time we got cut off. So do we want to put half and half? Before we move anything, do we want to check?
Oh my
Is what I'm saying.
So whenever it is that I make it into this room, I'm going to take a moment to kind of shuffle some of the bed. Like, I don't know if they're just piled in the middle or...
It's all over the place.
All over the place. Like, basically, I'm just going to kind of shuffle my way through a little bit.
A dozen beds.
Wow.
So 12 beds, the debris from that, all over the room.
So yeah, I'm just going to kind of like shuffle my way until I get to about the center of the room.
Is it windy?
The room contains nothing of value.
Okay.
We can move into there.
No, these rooms are all solid.
Who wants
no
to
wind getting in here.
I think this would be the most comfortable place to have a long rest.
Nice.
Can I? So how close to the ground does the curtain go, or does it lay across it?
All the way to the ground.
Interesting.
Because that's what DM cards do.
I'm gonna move in right here with Keela.
It's a curtain that separates two rooms in a castle. Of course it hangs all the way to the ground.
So I'm gonna
like a
grab
stage
the
curtain hanging
edge
in
and
a
just
dragon
pull it
cell.
back a little bit and look around it.
Kind of Scooby-Doo style.
Well, I'm literally doing it for like one eye, so
Yeah.
I can.
I'm gonna do the same thing,
are
right
looking
above your head.
into what appears to be a kitchen. This kitchen has been plundered, its tables overturned. The floor is littered with rusted utensils and smashed crockery. Narrow windows flanking a hearth look out over a cemetery. You figure out from where you're located.
Yeah.
An open iron pot hangs from a hook inside the blackened fireplace. It rattles on its hook and bobs up and down as though something is inside it.
Ooh, a new pot.
Is it a better pot than the one?
And it comes with
I don't
something
know. Would you like
pre-captured.
to go over and investigate whether it is a better pot?
Does it sound like there's something alive in it? Because it sounds like this. You said it sounds like there's something in
It's
it.
moving. Sounds like something's in it. You would presume alive, I would think.
Okay.
In primordial view, what do you see?
Or it could be a clockwork device.
I will slowly whisper.
ding, 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 ding,
not
ding, ding,
whisper
Or
when I say third
this
room.
could be a haunted animated kitchen, and we're about to get bombarded with a bunch of rusty knives.
It really could.
And a teapot.
Which I'm not gonna lie, would be really cool, but at the same time, that's terrifying.
Sure, I'll move into the room. Does anything happen?
I'll back him up.
Follow him.
Are you going over to look at the pot?
I'm gonna throw the curtain all the way open,
Okay.
and I'm gonna point at the pot.
You guys can see it.
Yep.
Do you want me to shock it?
No.
It conducts electricity.
I'm gonna walk up to the pot and grab the handle.
Okay.
When you reach out and touch it, a bat flies out of it and flitters around the room.
Roll initiative.
Stupid bats.
Yeah.
There you go. And before it's Strahd, he was captured the whole time. We should just left him alone.
How do you know it's not Strahd?
I am not
don't.
impressed by this
We
bat.
It's a bat. It could be Strahd.
We're so ready for something.
It's also one bat in the middle of a castle that Strahd probably.
So, Eric, it's going to fly past you.
Can I try and snatch it?
With what?
I'm just gonna.
Try to grapple it?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. Roll.
Scoop it up with the pot.
Athletics. That's an 11.
Yeah, you got the bat in your hand. It's flapping and squeaking.
I'm gonna grab the wings and pinch it close, like so that it's not.
like squeeching at you.
Yeah.
Ski, ski, ski.
Peeing a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good thing
Peeing a little
I'm
bit.
holding it like that. I'm gonna hold it upside down.
It's still trying to wiggle. And
Maybe it's a little bit more comfortable like this.
Yeah.
They do that.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't be for destroying small and helpless creatures, but given our location, we should probably do away with it.
You said there's windows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, right next to the hearth.
Are there any of the? Are they like
Narrow
solid
windows flanking a
pane?
hearth
Like,
look out over the cemetery.
or do they open?
If it's a
They don't
lookout
look like
for
they open,
Strahd,
it's
he
all
already knows
panes.
we're here. Who cares?
I'm
Let's
gonna
not
look
jump.
at you.
I'm
So
gonna turn the bat back over.
You can let it.
Does the chimney look like it goes all the way up?
Roll a perception.
More bats! 13.
Yeah.
It looks like it. Sure. Looks like it goes all the way up. Okay, I'm gonna hold the pot out of the way. And let go.
Bat just up the chimney out.
Good job.
Out into the not so bright
I
light
want
of
to compare
day.
the pots.
Your pot is definitely much better condition than this pot.
Anybody want a pot?
I'm good.
It's rusted, and there's actually thin on the bottom side of the pot. It looks like water might have been pulled into it. Well, in fact, there's a little hole in it.
Rusted through.
Yeah.
So if he smashes
leave
somebody
it
with
on
it,
the
can he
table.
cause tetanus?
Poison damage.
Yes, 6 months later, it'll take damage.
They won't be able to say anything due to lockjaw.
Yeah. I'll leave it on the table.
So
It was a
if you have a
damn
way to
joke,
magically
people.
age them, right?
Let's move on from the tetanus jokes.
Sounds good against a caster.
Yeah, anything. Alright.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else other than the
we
destroyed
Go
kitchen.
back out
Correct.
into the dining room.
Correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Into the
So we
dining
have a third floor to explore.
We do.
If
How much
it's
is left of
There's
that?
2 ways to get there. You can go back to the main hall, up to the 2nd floor, and take the spiral staircases that go up. You can go into the chapel and take the spiral staircases up to the 3rd floor.
I think we should go to the
Right by
chapel
the
first.
chapel.
You
Because
are
we were
right by the
informed
chapel.
of looking
Same set
for
of
the
stairs
light.
We already went up earlier.
Okay, so you're gonna go up
I
the
wonder if the
spiral
knights are actually in the
staircases to the
cemetery
3rd floor, which Justin has a map for.
They're in the cemetery. And we just haven't been there. Like, that's the only place that we haven't been yet, other than upstairs.
Cool.
I think whatever's here is going to be upstairs.
You don't see any of those.
Alright.
Um,
I see nothing.
Have integrity.
Actually, that's not gonna do it.
We're going
That's off on the
that
3rd
far
floor.
staircase.
It takes it
Far left.
all the
The one
way
closest
up
to
to
you.
here.
Is where we're going up.
No, no.
staircase.
Here.
To here.
Yeah. No, the one that we've already
Spiral
gone up
staircase does not
before.
stop at the 3rd floor. Does not stop at the 4th floor. Stops
There's
and
a lot to it too.
Oh, he already has it marked before. I just didn't see it behind my tower.
where the line that comes
Is this
out.
not a separate building?
No, it's actually part of this tower. It just goes up.
Oh, that way the arrows are this. Is the
Yeah,
top.
so it can.
Okay.
It does not take you to that floor.
Oh.
Oh, so
I told you you saw none of that.
Yeah, like I said, you said none of that.
we do have to
It
go to
continues
one
to
of those.
climb for several. You figure it might take you further than the 3rd floor. It might take you, in fact, further than that. It seems to be some sort of a central tower of this building itself. When you were looking at it, you did see a tall central tower, and you imagined that these spiral staircases are taking you up that staircase.
do we want to
There's
go
no
all the way to the
exit
top, or do
on
we
the
want
third
to do
floor.
just the third
Creaky
floor?
stairs
Floor
climb
by
to
floor.
a wooden landing with 3 windows that look out over the roof of the roof of the mansion. Flanking the windows are 2 narrow wooden doors. The landing itself is about 30 feet wide by, so it's like a 30-foot wide octagon, and you can tell that there's a set of stairs that go down and a set of stairs that go up. Spiral staircases open up to. Justin's going to work on a map of this. I know it's not
Well,
easy to.
we wanted to go to the 3rd
Yeah, we
floor.
were-
This did not take you to.
Well,
the
that's
floor.
it. Yeah. So
So
once
I
we
said-
realize it doesn't stop,
Do you want to keep
We're
going?
gonna
up,
go
or do
back
you
down.
we want to go to the
Go
3rd
back
floor.
down.
Is the
Everybody wants
objective?
to head back up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back down to the
Second floor.
We're going
over
to-
the.
We were
We're
trying to
going to
stop
figure
there.
out our way to get to the 3rd floor.
Okay, so you have to go all the way back down to the 1st floor.
That's absolutely
That's
fine.
fine.
That's fine.
Then
we got
you
our
have
cardio.
to go to the central stairs in the middle
Yes.
of the thing.
Yes.
Go up to the 2nd floor. Go to the spiral
put us-
staircases that lead up to the 3rd floor.
We didn't have to go all the way to the first floor.
Yes,
but-
you did.
No, we
We
didn't
could have
because we
gone.
got there
There's
from
that
here.
walkway along here and then there.
Oh yeah.
We could have done that.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, you
Above
could
the
have
chapel.
gotten above the chapel, but yeah, the spiral staircases that lead to the
This one
this one.
is where we would
Yeah.
come up.
What are those?
They probably go up. We don't see them.
Yeah, those aren't there.
No.
I
Not
don't know
yet.
why Justin drew them there.
Well, he told us to not look.
These
These
two.
two. These two are not on.
That's directly above where we found Barux's head.
That's second floor. They're on the 3rd
Yeah,
floor.
that's right above where.
Oh,
Baracus
okay. So
head
you.
was.
I'm sorry. You gave them the 3rd floor map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
My bad. Which stairway did you come up? Did you come up
This one.
that stairway there? Okay.
The stairway to
All
heaven.
right. You are looking down
Really
the hallway.
circle.
You could see a set of double doors approximately 30 feet down on your left-hand side. About 40 feet down in the center of the hallway, you could see a bunch of debris, wood, stone smashed all over the floor. You could make out a door at the far end of the hallway and another set of double doors to the left. About 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet down on the left-hand side. There's a great section of roof that has collapsed, and there's rubble all over this entire area right here. That's what the little squiggly lines are indicating
I
on
drew
his
some
map.
squiggly too, but okay.
Okay, yeah. But this whole section, there's a bunch of debris. You guys are currently right here in this hallway.
All right.
This is a set of double doors, door down there. You guys cannot see anything
Double
because
doors
where you're
on the
currently
left.
at.
Yes, check the first set of doors.
Yeah.
First set of doors on the left, Justin.
There.
You want to take Q37?
Q37. Yep. Okay. Perfect.
23 to check for traps and locks.
Same.
Okay.
Justin's got this.
It's on top of it.
Is it locked?
It's not locked.
Okay.
Is it trapped by any stretch of our imagination?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
Do I hear the sliding of stone in a distant room?
You do not.
Step in front of the door.
Meh.
Through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of a spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail.
As you open the door, the figures stand up.
The corpses tilt their heads in your direction. One of them growls, "Why do you, the living, disturb the dead?"
What's the dragon's name?
We were sent by Argonvost.
Argonvost.
Are there any
We're
windows?
Sent by Argonvost to help you see the light again.
Yeah.
Light the beacon. Be gone.
Where's the beacon? We will light it.
On the roof.
Done.
Cool.
Close the door, go out. Let's go light a beacon. Let's find some stairs.
Everybody's making good choices today.
So
Talking to dragons.
perhaps
Talking to undead.
Perhaps we should go to the topmost point. Typically, a beacon is.
Well, that last set of
High.
stairs, that one that we chose to not go up, we could go back to that
Perhaps we
one. It's
should do
the
that
only set of
first.
stairs we know of that go that high.
It might save us some trouble.
Because these stairs we came up don't go any higher, right?
No.
Don't believe
Because if they do, I'd go there. But
Yeah, since we're already right next to them.
No.
No, they do not go up any
all
higher.
right, well, we don't technically know that those two exist, so
And we
let's go
can't
back
get to
around.
them right now because of the rubble and
Yeah.
the collapsed areas.
Oh yeah, was this even passable?
It is passable.
Yeah,
we don't
all
know
of the
those
scratches there is just collapsed stuff. It's not solid.
So
Let's
Well,
go
we
to the
have
high-
a
let's go to the
a
highest
destination.
point.
Let's
Yeah.
go up back to the chapel
go to the
and
highest
up.
Up.
Yeah.
Like the direction that you guys were going. That everyone's
Yeah.
all like, we don't want to go here. We want to.
But see, that's
Well,
okay.
all right.
We're trying to clear it
Fine.
before.
That's okay though because we didn't know that there was a beacon, so
We'd
this
have,
was
we'd have
helpful.
found something that we didn't know we needed to light.
Okay.
Giant brazier that requires you to stick your arm in it to get it to light.
On the way back to the stairs that lead up, you guys can find that platform that I was trying to describe. Justin's not drawing a map of it, I don't
Yeah,
think.
this is all you got. Like, there, I'm not drawing that. There's
Oh,
stairs.
that's fine.
More stairs. We go up more
You have
stairs.
to go up 2 layers.
Okay.
Okay.
To that, up to
Stairs.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass
Stairs,
through
stairs.
51.
All right,
Cool.
so you go from 51, which is creaky stairs, climb to a wooden landing with 3 windows that overlook the roof of the mansion. Flanking the windows are 2 narrow wooden doors. And then it goes up to 53. Wooden stairs climb to the tower's peak, which has a stone floor and a 30-foot high pitched roof. Ravens roost on crisscrossing rafters, coming and going through small holes in the roof. 10-foot high, 5-foot wide, arched windows are evenly spaced around the walls. Each window consists of a lead lattice work filled with small panes of transparent glass. To the north and east lies a mist-shrouded valley with dark woods, a small town, and a lonely windmill on a parapet. To the south, a river flows through a foggy marsh. To the west, between rocky hills, you glimpse an abbey perched on a snowy mountainside beyond a long stretch of fog-smothered pines.
Huh.
Got a lay of the land right now.
Was that
Abbey
Valaki
in the
and Baba?
mountains. So, whoever has the map, I urge them
Found it.
to mark on the map these locations
Yeah.
of interest.
We're in the ruins, right? Not the castle.
No, we're in the castle.
We're in the
You're in
castle.
the castle.
All right. So we're seeing Valaki and Baba over here, right? That little village.
Yeah.
Valaki.
The abbey in the mountains really interests me.
Yeah.
And which direction was that?
Kresk.
Kresik.
Is that
Oh,
where Kresik
that's
is?
way over there, maybe.
I thought
Could be.
I thought Kresik was a town, not an abbey.
Yes.
It's a small town.
There's an abbey in Kresk.
And it's up on the mountains.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
That's really where we are. I thought we were in that one.
So much.
Yeah.
We're all
You
doomed.
don't see any pyre. You don't see anything
Can we see the
else.
roof of this building?
You see the roof of this building.
Can't see anything up there.
Okay, so we
You're in this room.
came in here. Okay, I would like to go out this door. I would like to check this door for locks and traps, and then if it is clear, I will go through
If
it.
you're up on the beacon, you can't get to there.
Oh, there is a beacon up there.
No, if you're up on the very, very top of the roof, you cannot get out. It's right there. There's no door. That's a window. Go down 2 floors, and then right there, there's a.
Yeah, that's fair. You're in a tower.
Did
sorry.
we pass that?
Yes,
You passed
that.
you passed a door going up the staircase.
No, you did not pass that door. You guys walked up the spiral staircase, which took you above that. That took you to here. Then you'd have to go back down there.
Yeah.
Past this
They
door on
did
their
not.
way up.
They did not. They came up those to get to there. They'd have to go back down that set of stairs to get to there. See, there's no door access from there.
We will find whatever door we can find.
So
I
can
would
we
like
just
to
go
find
down the other
something
spiral
that looks
stairs?
like a beacon.
Came in those stairs on the second floor, just below this.
Yeah, but there's no access from those spiral staircases to there. So they have to go above that floor to here, then they have to go back down to get to there. It's stupid, I know.
This
but
seems
it
like a really
works.
poorly made castle.
It-
no
it-
wonder
it-
I Strahd
It's
took it.
complicated as heck.
So,
but
but from here, out the windows, we can't see anything on the roof that would make us think of beacon or fire or
there is absolutely
Just the one kind of
nothing.
glowing with
are
fire.
Are we in the highest point too?
You are in the highest point. Yes.
What's the
absolutely.
next lowest point out there?
The next lowest point out there is the top of the building, which is indicated by that map right there.
So you
You'd
can
have to
see
go down
through a
2
window.
stories to get to this access point right there, which would allow you to go to the roof.
So this room leads nowhere, but there is another set of spiral staircase on the other side.
So
That's the other side of the
it's an
chapel, isn't it?
octagonal tower.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys walked up spiral staircases to get to a platform. On that platform, there was a set of stairs that goes up and a set of stairs that go down. If you go up the set of stairs, you have a view of the surrounding area. If you go down a set of stairs, you come to another landing. Go down another set of stairs, you come to a door that leads to the roof of the actual
Great,
building.
we're going there.
Woo!
Done.
You have
Success.
reached this door right there.
Excellent.
that
I'm going to
leads
check the
top.
door.
Achievement unlocked. Find the door.
Find the door. Find the door. Okay.
13.
13 does not look
Door
trapped.
explodes.
Awesome. Well, it's not closed anymore.
It explodes
Flip of wording.
inward, so there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, you investigate the door.
Yes. Well, if I'm investigating, then it's a 13.
Did you say 13?
What?
13? Did I?
Pretty sure you
Oh,
said
well, then it's 14. Because I have a +9 in investigation, a +8 perception.
I'm on 27.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, my dice are slowly all becoming fire. That's what I'm left with.
Yes.
out of my 2 handfuls of 20s.
Okay, the door is locked. It's barred with a big
Oh,
bar.
From the
we
inside?
investigated the bar.
Okay.
Can we pick up the bar?
Do an athletics.
Can I ask for help picking up the bar?
Sure.
Hey, help me pick. Well, I'll help you pick up the bar.
Alternatively,
I'm not
he
gonna
could also
try.
do it because he's technically better at lifting things than I am.
So you have advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, and I don't need my weapons in the ready, so I could.
Yeah. So
26.
26 to pick up the bar.
You throw it out of the way easily enough.
I think I pick you up along with it. It's like,
I'm like going to grab it. Ugh.
So we're going to stop here.
Okay.
okay.
We've got some time left. I know we've got a lot of time left, but due to the fact that there is a lot of information that apparently we have to like go back and forth
Dissect.
to actually
And
Correct
double check things.
check things,
Disseminate.
rather than give any more false information, any further false information at this point in time. Okay, we're going to go back in time. The DMs are going to hit the rewind button. Okay, and allow you to continue to interact with the room full of people sitting around a table.
Oh, gotcha.
Because there are certain questions that need to be answered and certain things that need to be found out before you guys go any further. We didn't find out this information until Justin and I were flipping around the book looking at different things. Unfortunately.
You guys pick up the bar, and I'm like, you know, we probably should have asked those guys where the beacon was.
There you go.
I was just thinking that too. How do
Go.
we get there?
Didn't you ask that? You said, where can we find the beacon?
He just said
If
on
that's
the,
the case, then
we
I'm
didn't have
just going to leave the bar
but he
off.
said on the roof.
Okay. So
What
if
level
you go
are you guys?
back
Seven.
to if you go back to the room.
6.
Okay.
Yes. Since
Let's
we were
see.
confused at how to get there, we went back to talk to him.
Yes.
The depth of Argon Boys told and where is it? The Order of the Silver Dragon. The spirit of the dragon Argon Boys isn't at rest. You must return its head to its resting place, is what the one figure sitting at the head of the table tells you.
How
You
about
must
we
Okay.
do this?
You must find the skull of Argonvost and return it to his resting place, the mausoleum in the graveyard.
Okay.
So we
That's
have
where
to
it needs to
find
go.
the dragon
Head.
corpse to find the head and take it to the mausoleum.
Maybe.
No, we just need to find the head because the head was taken. I think the rest of the body is in the crypt, but not his head, so he's not at rest.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
We just need to find his head.
And if you can find the dragon's skull, return it to his resting place, the beacon will be lit.
Okay. Perfect. Putting away my tinderbox.
Yeah, I
You're going to burn it all down?
I was starting to pull mine out too.
I was just.
I don't.
Right,
What?
I know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've all seen that. Why did we not remember that?
Wait, we know where that little sprite is. Do you think we should go ask it where the corpse of the dragon is?
I think that's the dragon's spirit.
You don't know where it is.
Well, we know where.
Where it was last.
You think
It
it's still
flew
there.
down the hallway last you saw it.
Nobody told you otherwise.
We can
Oi!
try to find
It's
it.
only appeared in, like, it has flown
But do we
around,
still need
but
to ask
it's always been found in
these
fireplaces.
guys more questions. Are we still talking? With
You
them?
are still talking to them.
Is there a way we can avoid more confrontation with the spirits of this area, this castle?
You could leave.
Light the beacon.
Okay.
Do you know where your dragon lord fought his last conflict?
Here at the keep, after he was slain, we laid him to rest.
Do you know who took his head?
Strahd.
Fuck, we're screwed.
No.
What does the beacon do?
I remember
It
something.
lights hope for all of those in Barovian.
I remember that there was a description of the hut.
Oh!
No.
It
Our Lord's head is in the very, very bottom bowels of the god-forsaken castle, Ravenloft.
Okay.
Oh, because that's so
Because there was a
much
giant
better.
skull.
Until next time, guys!
there was a giant skull outside of that freaking hut, and I was like, no.
Nobody asked him where it was, but he'll volunteer that information. Yes, it is in the crypts of Ravenloft.
Well, when he said Strahd took it, I kind of figured he put it in the furthest point for anyone to get to.
Well, maybe we can break
because
in.
he doesn't want anyone to have hope.
Numbers.
Numbers.
Into the basement.
Bill, 1190. Sam, 1580. Jarrett, 1400. Rachel, 1260. Julie, 1400.
We, before you erase that, I want to point out some very, very drastic changes. There are a lot more role-playing marks going on here than has previously, so high five to all of you guys. Fantastic job. You guys are
Especially
doing great.
on the Julie side of the table.
Yes.
She's got the most.
Yes, you guys did really good today. Another quick shout out to Phantom Games, and they're allowing us to come down here and broadcast once again. We will see you guys in 2 weeks when we come back with Barovian Badasses, and next week is another episode of the Fiery Four. It is Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm currently planning on doing it, so if anybody doesn't want to do it, say something before then, and I will not do it. Anyway, I hope to see you all next time.